I'm in Max. You are listening to Happy Jack's RPG Podcast. I'm in Max. Pursuing the RPG hobby with reckless abandon.
Why, hello, and welcome to session 9, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
9, right?
Yeah.
What I have 12 written there.
Wow. It's 9.
It is 9.
Yeah.
Huh. Better change that before we...
just gonna throw away a couple of...
We are the players.
Session 9. Of,
Session 12, the search for sessions 9.
As long as we get the XP for sessions 11
Yes.
10, I'm cool.
This is our L5R campaign, Saga of the Inukai
Did you
Part
want to show
4A, Kintsugi Chronicles.
Yes.
I am Stu, I am your GM.
I am Jim, and I am playing Daidoji Mako, Crane Clan Samurai.
I'm Stork, and I'm playing Takashi, formerly of the Horamabushi School, now a Crane.
My name is Eli, playing what is my character's name? Minoru. He is a Roman samurai for hire.
My name's Kimmy. I'm playing Makiko, formerly Hida Crab Clan, and now of the Crane Clan, but hasn't picked a school. So.
And I'm Kadave, and I'm playing Ichiro, formerly of the Usawa family, but still of the Usawa School of Elementalists. Also now of the Crane Clan.
Their spells actually do involve a lot of eyebrow movement, so
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's like verbal, somatic.
I mean,
Eyebrow.
eyebrow is part of the somatic.
Nobody can tie up your eyebrows, guys.
That's right. That's right. Tape.
Certainly Doctor Strange can't cast one without his eyebrows.
Mm-hmm.
So they're absolutely can't get Botox. It's out.
Oh, no. Mages can't do Botox. No way.
That's why they always look so old and withered.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to retcon slightly when the last time Dave was here and say that he stayed in the Lion Lands to assist with something.
Okay.
I thought that's what we decided that he did.
Yeah, well, he actually, you guys, in the previous episode, all started leaving at the same time. So we're not retconning much, just a little tiny bit. And then and he will receive a missive that to meet the rest of you in Phoenix Lands, where you're are to rendezvous. So, does anyone want to recap what happened in the last session?
I'm going to say no, I don't. Jeez,
Extra 2 XP. Anyone who wants to do it?
I get high level.
Dave raises his hand.
I need a hint here. I know what we
We
ended
left
on.
the Lion Lands.
Yeah. All right. So I'll go. We'll do it communally, but I still get the XP for it. So we all started off having dreams, and I don't remember what all the dreams were, but they all had to do with the upcoming battle, and that we knew that like the sword of the great leader, I believe is which sword it was in the hands of Dragonlands, right?
Yeah, the Dragon Champion.
Dragon Clan
Which
champion,
was like the worst sword he could possibly have for our purposes. Best sword for him, worst sword for us. We figured out a way to get there, and we also found a way to like, we basically decided, hey, we're just going to go. And like we talked over lots of different pretense we could do and things like that, and we finally were just like, screw it, we're going to get on the boat. On a boat. And so we went to Mitsuki Toshi and got on the boat with what ended up being the Mantis clan champion, who we had saved earlier. She was a little conflicted about seeing us, but also like, cool, we're getting paid. And so she's taking us, and I think that's when we left off, is we left with them on their big merchant ship as like paid passengers, and we were going to get dropped in Phoenix Lands, which would be then the quickest way for us to get to Dragonlands.
Yes. Basically, you got on they had a few ships at the harbor, and they took those ships out, basically just past the horizon where there was a whole fleet.
Yes. And we each had dreams that were all a little bit like prophesizing and giving a little bit of information. Basically, we know that there's probably going to be a big upcoming battle. We know that the woman who's now the working clan champion for the Lion, the one who we killed her little brother who was doing blood magic and helped her father commit seppuku, who is allowing that. She's taken over the Lion clan, and she's basically our unofficial ally. And she will be, at least from our dreams and what we know, will be helping us in the upcoming battle.
Right.
We know it's going to be a dirty, dirty battle, and no one's going to be fighting with honor there. So, I think that's everything important, right?
And Jim killed a zombie out in the middle of nowhere
Oh yeah.
in Craneland.
So yeah, I was traveling to the Crane capital to tell them that, hey, war's off, and on my way over there at a village, I hear some noises outside the inn I'm at, and I go and I find a lone Mahosukai zombie, the one with the little porcelain mask, and I go eep, and I beat him on the face, and I knock him out of the shoes, and I run away.
Yeah, and on our trip down to Mitsubishi Toshi, we ran into this. We followed Jim's path because he was ahead of us, and we ended up in the same town that he'd been in, and saw that there were a lot more of these things, and that they were moving around erratically. So maybe they're looking for something or making their way some specific place. We don't know. But we wrote back to the keep, to the Inuhai keep, saying, "Hey, this village needs to be razed to the ground, and we need to deal with the zombie problem. But we don't have time. Sorry.
It's on you, Bite.
Peace out. You gave us a mission. We're on our way there."
Yeah. There was much discussion about whether we should stop our mission and deal with this, but
Okay.
Cool. 2 XP.
and then I think there was one. I think the final statement was it something about Phoenix lands, or do you know anybody from the Phoenix or something? There was a missive that came.
Yep.
And I said, does that mean anything to you? Do you have any connection? And I said, well, we used to have a Shigenja that was a Phoenix.
Jeez, I'm gone for like 3 hours, and I'm like used to.
He used to hang out with us, but then
I'm not remembering what you're talking about.
he's fleeking.
No, because we were headed to Phoenix Lands. We figured out that's where we were going to be dropped off.
Right.
And we did mention that to the Mantis, I think, briefly, because they asked, like, do you know, like, we're dropping you off in Phoenix Lands. Do you know someone? Like, are you going to be cool?
Because we got nothing for you.
We're dropping you off
the ship, and you're done.
So, I think that's where that came in.
Maybe. I thought it was something more important, but maybe you're right. Maybe that's all it was.
I mean,
It was like the end of the night, and it was like this last little nugget. And I remember dwelling on it later, going, "Is that important?"
we're getting dropped off there, so hopefully they won't kill us. That's important. Cool. All right.
All right. Well, we'll fast forward to the part where you come to this small fishing village in on the southern shores of the Phoenix Lands, and it's full on spring now. It's still a little rainy, and you're sort of in a more northern climate now, so it's still a little chilly, and the village itself is small. There's some mud huts and things, and there's some small fishing boats that go out, and there's fishing nets hanging up. Very typical sort of thing that you would see in a little tiny fishing village. And you're approaching, and there is probably...
We just went live.
There was probably a... give it a second. It's going to space. That there was probably a crane / Phoenix Shugenja waiting on the docks.
Okay.
I have this feeling that she's rolling up, but we're on this boat like George Washington crossing the Potomac.
Absolutely. I feel like I just do everything like that.
With the Tetsubo.
Yeah, just absolutely. Exactly what Big Bardo would be doing. You should just like... All right, perfect. Yeah, I'm in favor of this plan.
All right. And they bring the boat up, and they, a bunch of villagers come out, and they, throw the lines, and they moor it.
You're standing in the dock, Dave, waving at us?
Yeah.
I'm not waving at him. I'll do, like, the nod.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Glad you could make it.
Oh, God.
I've got tea.
It's still pretty winter, right? Like super winter?
No, it's cold, but I mean, most of the snow and ice is thawed at this point.
Okay. All right, I get off the boat and I immediately go up to Dave and greet him. I bow. And I go, have you been briefed as to what's been going on, or do we need to catch you up?
I am a bit behind. I was given information to meet you here.
At that point, I start relaying, found a zombie, or moving around. The guy who has a sword has the worst possible freaking sword. We've had some dreams, and we think that there might be a big battle, and the lion may also be involved. We're heading from here straight into the Dragonlands. We have no real vector of entry, but we're going to figure it out.
I too have had a disturbing dream. It seems as if the swords have a plan to defeat us by reaching out to all of the other swords that were crafted by that master and spreading themselves out as to be uncatchable, unreachable by a small group of people, unless we convince everyone everywhere to destroy their swords.
Well, that, of course, is out of the question. That sword is the soul of samurai. There's no way that people would agree to that, no matter how dire the situation.
Exactly.
You mean they would have a way to, at will, jump from one sword to another?
In the crafting of a sword, and I give you the, tell me if I'm wrong, but the melding of fire and material with the spirit of the crafter creates this beautiful object. And that craftsman made many more swords than just the claws.
Right.
And because his spirit was imbued into all of these creations, they're trying to reach out and be able to escape us into other avenues.
That is problematic.
Do we have any idea how many swords this guy forged at all in any way? Just
Let me
around?
review. I keep a very detailed dream journal.
At this point, we probably all should.
Well, as a Shigenja, I can imagine you might, actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Kami speak at weird times.
If they find a way to transport themselves, it would be impossible to catch them and find them again. Even to know where all the swords from this master were would be impossible.
The darkness seems to imply that there could be scores of them.
Indeed.
I think it's probably prudent to just stay on task onto the main clause and then move on after that. One would think that the most potent items produced by this craftsman are probably these, and then taking out the bigger problem and then starting to focus in on the smaller one might be the best way to go. Maybe getting some more allies after we've helped everybody out.
Perhaps
help
if
us
we
out.
strike quickly enough, we can get them before they complete their plans.
We have 3. These are the last 2, yes?
Of the claw swords,
claw
yeah.
swords.
But now we're thinking that the corruption may be spread into more
And the
swords.
Shigenja back at the Crane Keep have said that they're keeping an eye on that and that the spirits are still there even though the swords are destroyed.
Right, so that means that... Go ahead.
We need to gather the rest of the swords, and then it's up to them to figure out a way to keep them contained. We can do no more than...
I'm just passing along what I
Our-
prophesied.
The thing is, we're not equipped to deal with the containment, destruction, or whatnot of the swords. Our task is to simply collect them, which may or may not be beyond our ken to begin with. This is troubling.
It is something to be aware of. If we meet someone carrying a sword and go into battle with them, if at the last minute the Oni flees, that person is no longer possessed, they would be innocent.
Well, no.
Well, yeah, who knows? I don't know how to... It depends on their actions, depends on... It is a tricky thing. If the Oni flees at the last minute, it could go anywhere. But all we can do is what we can do, which is go after the swords one at a time and see what the Oni do.
Permission to speak, Sama? It looks like Mikiko. If they're going to come, let them
nods.
come. We should get to our task. In my opinion.
I agree. We need to stay focused on what we can do instead of spending time pondering over what we may be able to do or may need to do.
Unless we can... Well, we must at least inform them of this possibility. Even if we track down the swords, even the swords that are destroyed at this point, they would then be able to transport themselves into other weapons. So all our work would be for naught if this becomes to pass.
We need a proton pack, and we need a ghost trap.
Yep.
But perhaps
Not so tough when somebody's wearing a
if we are
positron
quick
glider.
enough, if we take care of the last of these swords fast enough, we can stop them before they're able to reach out to these other weapons and find an avenue of escape.
But what I'm saying is, even the ones we've destroyed, the Oni are still in the destroyed weapons.
Right.
So if they are able to make connections with unbroken weapons, our tactics for just taking care of these weapons may not stop them from jumping to others. So the weapons that we consider taking care of will in fact not be. We will be back to day one if this comes to pass.
If that is indeed a correct interpretation of the portent, in that the demons inside the swords can actually jump from one to the other. That the only thing that we know for sure is that they can communicate with each other. There it is, flash. But it's definitely something we should mention to those that are protecting the swords. But I don't know. It's not like we can just pull every samurai aside and go, hey, let me look at that sword. Let me look at that maker stamp real quick. We can't really go that route, and we don't even have the time or the manpower to do that. So, this task becomes more and more impossible as every day passes. I suggest that we do not let another day pass before we resolve what we can.
Indeed. Are there no houses of Shugenja or monks that we may be able to, while we may not be able to find the answer ourselves, entreat to think on this matter and perhaps use the kami in some way to lock?
We are in the
Shugenja.
Phoenix Lands. They're known for their Shugenja.
I have already set this matter before the local daimyo. He is not particularly favorable to me. Perhaps if you all would speak with him also, you could make the case better than I.
Seems like a small,
Detour?
indeed, since we are here already. If there is any possibility that may be able to lock these beings into these swords while we take care of the rest, it will be time well spent.
Oh. I agree. It would take no more than a few hours to have a simple discussion and be on our way.
Indeed. How far to this daimyo?
I assume it's not far. Sure. Not far at all.
Are we agreed that it is time?
It's as good a place as any to start, and perhaps they have information on this sword wielder as well.
Indeed.
Right.
Okay.
Gather up our crap and get the hell out of here.
Excellent. So Ichiro leads you through a little mountainous area, and you come to a sort of a larger city that's a little bit to the west of where you landed. It's got a larger harbor and the typical sort of little palace dealies. It is fortified. It has a wall surrounding it that extends out slightly into the ocean. And give me 1 second.
Do we? Not a question. Do we know who's wielding the sword in these lands?
The champion of the
champion.
dragon.
This is the one with the champion.
Yeah, we're
Dragon
just dropped
champion.
off in Phoenix lands to
Okay.
make our way to Dragon, so there's no actual sword here that we know of. That we know of. But the damn Dewclaw keeps sneaking around.
Yep.
But since I've been here, we're 1-0 versus clan champions with swords.
Yeah. Woo woo. Actually,
Yeah.
that's fine.
But it's counting.
Me, I'm counting. I'm 100% counting.
She counts more than the rest of us, which is why her glory rank is higher.
I count and then recount and then add some while I recount the counting.
We have defeated 17 clan champions.
But there's only 5 clans.
Quiet. We had to revisit them.
The
many times.
replacements also fell.
Okay, so you come to the court of Usawa Mitsuhide, and he is the daimyo of this region. And there is a familial resemblance.
Are they both
Mine doesn't follow me everywhere.
Daddy issues. Got it.
He's the one that took my arm.
For keepsies? Does he have it somewhere?
He's just pointing at him whenever he walks in the door.
It's in the rafters like Grendel.
Yeah. It's like, I
I
keep...
in a giant pickle jar.
She's gonna turn.
It's a drinking contest.
the
The arm
must
challenge.
touch your lips.
Ah,
The sour toe.
all right.
Sourdough
Sidestepping this
cocktail.
conversation that I started, sadly.
will not abide by another toe.
Makiko's gonna turn to like what looks like an empty space of air and just kind of shake her head and shrug at it.
All right. I take stride behind and to the right of Makiko as we move up.
Okay.
Because she's sort of like chicken charge.
I don't know how that happens.
Because you count.
Because I count. Oh, that's true. I count.
Counting counts.
Counting counts.
But I'll
See kids' math skills.
Yeah.
engineering and leadership, all from counting.
Yes.
I'll bow deeply, and I'll make an introduction.
He's doing the same thing he did the last time you were here. He's basically sort of picked a spot on a rafter behind you and simply looks at that and doesn't even make eye contact.
So Ghost Dad says, "You complain about me, daughter, yet you still have both your arms."
Hashtag it could be worse.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll come in like after you. And
Is it here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be
Like-
right back. Sorry.
okay.
All right.
like bow.
So I got this idea from the Scorpions, right? It's called coup.
Is that like Co?
Hey, nice castle. Oh, now you're ripping apart
fine.
the entire studio.
Fix it. Okay.
Destroyed.
Stu was walking by and like ran into one of the panels of soundproofing and made it fall. All right, I'm gonna pause until he gets back because I need a
real hard to keep.
a Damio incited
Oh, I thought
conversation.
you were about to say, I need an adult.
Oh, I need an adult. I need to have an adult.
There has to be a grown up here for us to keep playing, guys.
So, sock puppet.
Yeah, damn.
I say.
I say that wrong. So were there any more details in your dream? Do you want to just read it for us? Or do you not want to read it for us?
I don't know if I'm going to read it for you.
Okay, that's fine. You
I
don't
think
have
we
to.
read our dreams out over the
We didn't all. Some of us did.
not
like,
to each other, but over to
Oh,
so
we
the
did
audience
over the
could
stream.
listen.
But that's okay. We're all sitting here and I don't really want to get up.
I had, out of character, I had a previous dream that, since you guys got all secretive about your dreams and didn't tell me about, would have been really useful information for y'all. But I thought it was just a dream because I didn't have any proof of anything else until later. Yeah. That wasn't my fault.
No?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, a little bit.
Nope.
It was good role playing. It wasn't anybody's fault. It was just a bunch of good role playing.
Yeah, because,
I love it when players sit on important information. I haven't been in that game before.
I
It's
didn't.
so much fun. It makes it so much better. It increases all the drama. I love it.
I think somebody
Who
just-
needs success when you can have drama?
Somebody we know.
If I had put my dream out there on Front Street, we might not have gotten Eli in the game.
Yeah.
Because the rest of his family might still be alive.
Oh, the cute crab boy would be.
With the
Yeah.
Goonies, though. Yeah.
Yep.
It was cute. Ghost Dad is excited about him.
That's creepy. Well, I mean,
Why?
looking out for the lineage there.
Yeah. That's a big part of like crab female responsibility is to make more crab.
So,
Make
real
crab
quick,
babies.
I don't recall the names of all the swords. So I got Kashikoi, Tsuyosa, and Saido, right? Those are the three we've got under control.
You asking me?
Well, I'm just.
I'll just
putting
agree
it out
with
there
you.
for the-
Yeah. I was here for all
sure.
that.
It was written down somewhere. I thought Jim had it written down because I remember he wrote it. He rattled them off at one point, and I think I wrote them down partially.
And we're going after
Haven't updated.
Raikan now, right? Or Raikan, right?
That name
Raikan?
sounds familiar.
I believe so. Yeah, that's,
the one that the
of leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that one.
And do we remember
a
what
bunch
the
of-
Dewclaw was called?
Yes, it's the one that starts with CH and I can't
Yeah.
pronounce it.
Shinjunochi.
Very good.
Shinjunochi.
Okay, very good. Yes. So it is in fact the Dewclaw that is making the attempt to connect
Of course
with
it
these other
is.
swords.
Okay, so
He is the freest to.
no, and that gives us a clearer cut goal, because if we can try to subdue that sword, then we can get around this entire thing, hopefully. I don't know how these swords can be subdued. That's the thing. It just seems so. It's like we got them.
I trust in
We
our
can
ability.
limit their ability to
Yeah.
move about. Perhaps that's
Like-
enough.
We got all the plutonium.
Yeah.
We're
Maybe we
holding on to it.
Maybe we just gather it up and just pitch it over the wall. Go. Here you go. Have this back.
You know what? That's happened before. We don't know what to do with this.
Maybe we just turn it like the other side of the wall is like a giant trash heap.
Just lands on a goblin. You're like, what?
Dropping shit over there.
And we're like, it's like a compost pile.
All I
Of evil.
all I can think of is the Matt Damon movie with the giant insects and stuff. Spoilers.
Just bury it. It's worked before.
Right? Yeah. At least for a generation, and then it's not our problem anymore.
All right.
Okay, so I make an introduction. I say, Honorable Lord, these are the Crane companions I discussed earlier, and they have come to speak with you about this matter of corrupted weapons that have found their ways into very influential places about the Empire.
He's specifically not looking at Dave. It's amazing. He's looking like right behind his head.
And I'll bow again, and I'll step back. And
I'm gonna come and bow just what's appropriate.
Okay.
I don't like dads who are dicks.
All right.
Do you want to be in charge? Make that happen. I'm
then I
I'm
have
just
to
kidding.
be
I'm
a
not actually
teacher.
saying that.
And what's wrong with that?
no, I have to be a teacher and stay here.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Can't be like, oh yeah, great, you're the new daimyo. All right, guys, I'm on an adventure.
Please.
Good luck with that learning.
Yeah.
But you got daimyoing to do.
Yeah.
On the GM screen, does it have how far people should bow for various people?
No, but I'm
In degrees.
but I know that there would be a. Nah. Okay. Yeah, you can figure that out. That's not a problem.
I would hope so at this point. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, you've been in a couple of winter courts now.
quite a few. Like,
Right.
if I can hang with clan champions, I can hang with this schmo. I don't say that out loud. Just clarifying for everyone at home.
Listen up, fucko. We're
Yeah.
looking for these swords. No, fucko is an actual Japanese name.
Yeah.
I think it's Foucault.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We welcome the esteemed Crane to our humble domain.
Thank you. It is nice to receive such a warm welcome. As our companion Shade.
No, it's nice to receive such a warm welcome from the crazy good fire mage.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. All right.
No pun intended.
None. Totally didn't mean
That's
that.
what killed me inside.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
It's funny.
I'm back.
Okay.
You regenerate quickly.
Yeah. It seems you have been informed of the purpose of our quest and the importance of it.
Did you tell you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. This information
I
has
had some
been.
convincing to do.
This information has been conveyed to me, though I remain a bit skeptical.
Indeed. What clarity can I provide for you, Samo?
Well, huh?
Nothing?
No,
You
that
better
was
You haven't said anything yet.
You better not be calling her.
I
a liar.
know.
You haven't made
I'm not
any
saying anything.
statement.
She's not whispering. It's Kimmy, like, filling the
Right.
silence.
I'm sitting on a
Oh,
powder
Ghost
keg.
Dad
find
says...
it-
Oh, good.
Somewhat remarkable that certain samurai of
I'm sitting on an honor 7 powder keg, dude. I'm just saying. So hard.
with questionable paths have been given such an important task. One in particular.
Indeed. Well, if
Dude, man.
my training on the wall taught me anything, that it is that ability is sometimes more important than the esteem of others, especially when fighting monsters. Monsters care nothing for honor.
Indeed, they do not. And he makes eye contact with you for the first time.
Oh, that's so good.
Gonna do that, like, kind of blinking thing. The like
holding back tears, or
a little bit,
Aww.
like a little, just like
this
a couple of like really
Yeah.
long blinks, and then the like couple of quick ones.
S-O-S-S.
Blinking.
Help me.
C Q.
Our role in the conflict has been a precarious one. And the difficulty with allowing your conveyance through our lands in what I presume is a hostile action against the dragon could pull us into a conflict that is not of our own making.
Indeed. Well, at this time, our intentions are not hostile. In fact, they are to help the dragon and help remove corruption from their lands. So in fact, your actions could be seen as supporting and helping the dragon.
Are you aware that there is a 1,000 samurai lion army on the rear vanguard of the Dragon Keep?
I recently got off a boat and have not been given specific information regarding that.
We have seen their movements.
However, through our actions, we were able to turn the spirit of the Lion clan to the other side of this conflict. So as long as this army has received word of such, I believe they aren't a problem.
Sorry, just clarifying for me, Phoenix is allied with, I think I misunderstood.
Nobody.
Oh, got it, okay. Sorry, I was thinking they were with Dragon. But they just share a border with Dragon.
They share a border with Dragon.
Got it.
They were not part of the four who were in open warfare.
Got it.
they're totally Switzerland with Italy and Germany on one side, or on both sides. Yeah, they're
Excuse me.
I
Sorry,
feel
Ken.
like they kind of get that way a lot.
Indeed, if you... We... our time in the Lion Lands was productive, and the lion... What's the word for assumed champion? Starts with an S.
Suzukunin.
Suzukunin, thank you. The lion, Suzukunin, was grateful for our aid, and she now comes to our rescue as well. Not our rescue, our aid. Sorry, I say aid, not rescue.
So you are aware, or you are not aware of the Lion Force in Dragonlance?
I was not aware of the exact numbers. I thank you for that specific information.
Very well. Upon the last visit by an esteemed crane, one of my court was not here. She now is, and wishes to address you.
Very well.
And
As you wish, Sama.
an elderly phoenix woman walks up, and you recognize her as probably your aunt, I would imagine.
Okay. Like great aunt, if she's elderly?
Well, no, probably aunt.
Okay.
Probably aunt.
Ghost Dad says, the crane have turned you into a courtier daughter. Please return to Crab before you are completely useless.
We'll figure out a way to take away some of her glory, and somebody else will take over there, Dad.
Probably a good idea. I should not be the top person. Other one? Not terrible.
It is. You recognize her as Kasuki's mother.
Mm.
That's Stork's old
Stork's
mother.
character, yes.
And she comes up and she says, I would... I have been given word that my son has fallen, and I would hear the circumstances of such.
In our first contact with these cursed weapons, I sought to use the spirits to help contain it and to help destroy it. I was not strong enough. And my failure resulted in his sacrifice to end the threat of the first sword.
I thank you. And then she moves to the side and sits back down.
Okay, you'll just add, indeed, his brave sacrifice and glorious death let us rid a great peril from the Empire. He died in glorious service to the Emperor and to all of us.
Indeed, it is a pity that you lost such an able and honorable samurai.
And quiet.
It is never a pity when a samurai moves forward in action to preserve the Empire and the Emperor and not sit behind the mask of neutrality. Sama.
That's not shade. That's like a whole cloth.
Umbrella.
Planted
Here's an
an
umbrella.
oak tree
Yeah.
and watered
Honor
it for
7,
100
dude. I'm
years.
sorry. I gotta play it. This is the way it goes.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Dig it, man.
You're sitting on Honor 7, right? Yeah. Honor dictates.
Yeah. He's acting like a complete wuss. I don't want to get involved in this war.
You know, there's such a lion back there.
And what would be your name?
Daidoji Mako-sama. He bows.
I am not accustomed to such directness from Crane.
Perhaps you have not spoken to Iron Crane before, Sama.
It seems I have not. Only the silver-tongued of your kind make it this far north?
We are not known as a martial clan, Sama, but when bid by the emperor and by the and the kami to act, our swords will be seen.
Very well.
They're pretty good swords too, Sama.
So, this is kind of a minor family, right? In the whole
No, they're Usawa.
Phoenix Land, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I thank you for coming here. I hope our hospitality, you find it acceptable. I unfortunately must refuse passage. I thank you.
We would perhaps beg one favor from you, if you cannot give us passage. These swords pose a danger to all of us. And if you cannot aid our direct assault on their wielders and the swords, then perhaps you can turn your attention to the swords themselves, which you cannot deny pose a threat.
Certainly.
There is a chance and a rumor that the Oni contained within these swords may find a way to free themselves, so that they may travel freely from sword to sword. Your great knowledge and the Shugenja under your care.
You mean the consent?
Konsen, I apologize. The Konsen could travel freely from sword to sword that were created by the same maker. There can be dozens, if not hundreds, of these swords still in existence in the Empire. It would give them free rein to travel wherever they wished. If you can turn your great scholars and Shugenja to perhaps finding a way to bind them into their swords, that would be more aid than even allowing us passage, and could not be interpreted by any clan as a direct action against them.
And also, Sama, I wish to make sure that it is mentioned that the Dewclaw sword is being wielded currently by a powerful Maho Sukai, as I understand that your clan is particularly aligned to ridding Rokugan of their dreaded filth.
This is known to be true.
This is known to be true, as this sole Maho Sukai with the sword managed to kill an entire troop of Kuni witch hunters, down to the last man.
While he's saying that, I want to whisper something to Kimmy. If he doubts our veracity, have him visit the crane and see the swords and feel their power for himself.
Indeed.
Go ahead.
Our companion Minaru saw the Dewclaw wielder himself and can confirm it for you if you wish.
Bows very low. Yes, Sama, we felt the beast's wrath, and I was lucky to get away with my life and the sword back to protection of the crane. But he did slaughter us to me.
I would have you give my advisors all the information that you currently have on these items.
Indeed.
And we will compare it with our records, and I will send an envoy to your lands to see if we can be of assistance.
You have our undying gratitude for such aid. For while we may know the martial actions to take, such knowledge of binding the corruption is beyond our skill. And a fine suggestion, you may also, if you send an envoy, ask for confirmation from them of what we say of the swords, if you still have doubts.
Very well. And then he sort of designates one of his aides to exit with you.
Okay. I'm going to bow a little lower, like a little bit more respect.
Okay. All right.
Because I want stuff.
Okay.
I'm just trying to blend in with the background because I've still got that infamy thing, and the last thing I need to do is have him go, "Aren't you that guy?"
Right.
Every time we go into courts, I'm nervous.
Okay. So you are excused.
All right.
And you go out with one of his assistants who
Cool.
takes you into a room and is furiously writing notes as you're saying, what was the name of that one? It was the one with
That's
the
exactly-
hard to pronounce.
Weird. But I can't say every time. Cool. Yeah, we'll give him the information.
Okay.
That went better than I expected.
How close is this to the border for the dragons?
Oh, about a couple days journey.
As a player, because I don't know quite as well, like, if he refuses us passage, that's a problem, right?
That is a huge problem.
Okay, because that means, like, we can't travel through his lands, is what he's saying.
Pretty much. He's probably willing to see fit that he knows that we don't. So we need to find a plan B, like, right super fucking quick.
Well, there's two ways he could play it. He's either saying it in word only to save face, because he still wants to play neutral and may not enforce it, or he genuinely will try to enforce it. Because if we just get back on the boat and look to be leaving, he can say, with all honesty,
Yeah.
I didn't give them package, and I saw the passage, and I saw them leave. It really depends on how much he believes of our quest.
Once again, I wish we had a courtier of some sort, or somebody with some skills. Cause
Come on, I'm doing
so
great.
freaking useful, man.
So good.
Yeah, okay.
Hoping he challenges me so I can kill him. Maybe
Now,
not.
if anyone
Great.
ever makes a courtier PC, you guys are going straight to the Shadowlands.
That's what we do.
Demon slaughtering.
I made one,
All
Yeah,
melee,
that's right.
all the time.
and then it just went to hell. We were on the run like that.
Yeah.
I might have one more avenue that I could approach.
Very well.
I have not had time to go see the rest of my family since I arrived. But I could talk to Mother and see what she can do for us.
I need to go fight the dragons, man. Minora's gonna look for like back way hunting trails.
Mm-hmm.
So in case if we needed to like get across the border like on our own to try
Okay.
to find some way, kind of like out of the sight of everybody.
Right.
Is there any active trade being commenced since it's spring between the dragon and the phoenix?
Yes, there is.
I'm going to see if somebody needs guards for a caravan.
Okay. All right.
That would legitimately get us into those lands. And a couple extra koku in the pocket.
Yeah, there is a shipment of salted fish that is going to be leaving soon, and because of the presence of lion in this area, they are in fact looking for some swords to help escort them.
I try to get us hired for that.
Okay.
We have, 4 very strong samurai and a knowledgeable shugenja that are seeking passage. I would love to join
Oni
the caravan.
has come.
It's Baloo the Oni.
Oh no!
The doggo.
Kimmy must have left the door open.
She closed it, it just didn't catch.
Oh,
And Baloo didn't hear the click, so he knows what's up.
He might be tall enough to reach the doorknob too.
Well, he's not like a raptor from Jurassic Park.
You don't know.
He might be. I know it's here somewhere. Go ahead and make your intelligence commerce roll.
Snap. Commerce.
Sweet. Not the fan.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah. I can turn your mic off if you want to.
It's all right. I can turn my mic off too.
And we're here in the
You have the skill,
windstorm
of
and the
course.
Usawa
Oh, of course.
forecast today is real windy. Like Al Roker, the samurai.
I pooped myself.
I got an 18.
18. All right. Excellent.
nice.
Yeah, you were able to get hired, and they will pay you an appropriate amount of money.
Okay. I report that to the team.
Okay.
I'm going to roll for the hunting trail.
Okay. Sure.
That is a 1722.
22. Okay. Yeah, there's actually several like game trails that you can find that wind their way up because you're kind of in the area's kind of in a valley and it's a lot of mountains, and this mountain range connects directly into the Dragonlands, and you find quite a few ways that you could slip and wend your way through valleys. You get up on peak of a hill and you can easily see these areas.
We're not cutting through the Dwarven City, all right?
They dug too deep. They dug.
Nobody
too
named their
easily.
pony Bill. We'll be fine.
Out of mind. It's a tomb.
Fool of a toque. Fool of a toque. Throw yourself and save us the baba. Where'd Kimmy go?
Away.
Probably
Oh,
eat
pizza. Yeah, you probably smelled it. All right. So you did that.
So it's as bad as blue.
So you did that and you did that. Anyone else have anything they want to do?
I'll go attempt to make contact with the rest of my family.
Okay. Who is the rest of your family? 'Cause I only have your dad.
There was a mother and a sister,
Okay.
and I do not have their names any longer.
Did they have names?
They did originally, I believe,
Sorry, Canada.
but it's all right.
All right.
I wasn't super emotionally attached to those names,
Okay.
so it's fine.
All right.
Whatever they were, if I can't remember them, it wasn't that important.
Right.
You didn't have that detail of a dream journal.
Yeah, I don't dream about my family.
No.
I only dream about horrible death swords all the time.
It's probably the email you sent him.
Maybe, I don't know. But regardless,
Would you just go breathe somewhere else, smelly dog?
He's not smelly and a
It's
bad.
got dog breath.
That's only from eating poop. Go ahead.
Yeah.
so I'll stop in to visit informally,
Okay.
and let them know that life has taken some strange turns. I know that at several points I had written letters home to them,
Right.
not to my father.
Right.
And that what mission we're on, I don't know where it's going to end, but I hope that I can protect them from any connection to this horrifying outcome for the Empire.
Okay.
And that if they felt like talking to Father at all about, we're just going to be going with a caravan, that, we got a job to do. That's all. We're just helping out some merchants. Because it's not safe on the roads before we head home.
The lions are out.
That's all. If they wanted to say, they don't mean anything, they're not affiliated at all, they're just helping out some merchants with some salted fish.
Mother's like, yes, of course I will stick with him. I think he would be fine with this.
Because the way I see it, if we're actually just doing a job, it's plausible the deniability for him, which is really what he wants.
Exactly. Right.
I'm going to try and make something.
Okay. All right.
I can't see because there's a monitor.
There's a 9.
There's a 15 on 2 dice.
Yeah.
And I keep 2, so.
15?
Rock on. So I'll make a little origami crane, and I'll give it to my sister.
Okay,
Parley.
cool.
Join my play.
How old is your sister?
She was younger than I am.
Has she had her Gampuku?
Probably by now.
Okay, all right. Okay. She just kind of bows to you. She hasn't really said much.
No, I know. And that's fair. She's still around father.
Right.
But I'll just leave that and I'll go.
Okay.
I'm in 2 games with Happy Jacks, and everybody hates their dad.
Play what you know.
I had to come up with a reason why I was kicked out of my land.
No.
We had some strong words.
An odd coincidence is awesome.
Wherein I actually agreed with your position. But he did not.
He just wants to wuss out.
But then he got angry. And I lost an arm.
Just say you can try to take mine, bitch. Come in.
You know how to use a sword.
Anything else anyone want to do in the evening, or we'll fast forward to the next morning when the fish truck leaves?
I will go.
Are you aware of what we're doing?
I'll go with it.
Okay.
I can hang. It's good.
Right on.
I will go get a big box of my favorite tea from the local place.
Oh, okay. All right.
Before bed.
All right. Excellent.
That's all.
All right. So the next morning, you go out and meet the dragon train at dawn, and there's like 9 wagons with barrels on the back of them, and a bunch of drayers or whatever the
Japanese, the Rokugan equivalent is.
Right.
Makiko's very quiet.
Are we expected to walk?
Alongside? Yeah, we're guards, man.
All right.
Yeah, we probably couldn't bring our horses over from Trainlands. I don't know. It's not like storming in Normandy where you can roll up and horses come out, but maybe. I don't know.
Mantis landing
Yeah,
boats.
Right.
Yeah.
Dragon 42!
Yeah, Makiko's gonna walk next to this and just like guarding a fish truck.
We're guarding salted fish.
Well,
Yeah.
And it's probably the most boring thing you've ever had to do.
We're not actually guarding salted fish. We're getting transport to Dragon Lands.
But
Not a
Yes.
3-beverage combo.
I know the plan, Executioner.
You are some kind of weird.
He's a
wouldn't
mad
have said
scientist.
that.
Leave him alone.
I'm just.
Oh,
You
okay.
weren't here. I wouldn't actually.
But it's an easy enough justification for us to move in that direction, and it'll give the Phoenix daimyo plausible
knows the
deniability.
plan.
Get the hell out
I
of
know
here.
the plan.
All right.
It's not rocket science. I figured it out.
It's
in
just
like 2
everybody was
seconds.
so quiet, and I needed to talk.
No, Makiko's just like,
I'll
oh
admit.
god, I know it will help my glory in the end to get there and fight this thing, but right now I'm guarding fish. Don't like it. Hashtag dislike. Hashtag not on brand. Hashtag Makiko wants glory. So yeah, she's cranky.
I'm basically walking alongside the caravan, but I have my Tetsubo strapped to my back, and I have my bow ready.
okay. Right.
That's what I'm carrying to guard is the bow.
The sort of head of the wagon, because there's basically, it's like what did I say, like 6 wagons or something like
Yeah.
that. There's basically like 6 drayers, and the head man, his name is Meitu. He tells you, he says that if the Honorable Crane wishes to sit, he's of course welcome.
The Honorable Crane has been hired to perform a duty, and that duty will best be served while he is on foot. I thank you for your hospitality. But we
Is
are
that
committed.
Just a one guy offer. just wanted to check.
He says, yes, if you would wish to.
Sweet. I'll sit on the back of the lead wagon,
Okay.
so I can see all the rest of the wagons and behind us.
Got it. Okay.
I'll take up the rear.
All right.
I'll go back to playing Pong with my comp.
I'll have my my bow strung as well. I won't be carrying it, but
Right.
I guess you have to carry it. But you know,
Yes.
Is it over your shoulder?
or something. How? I don't know. Yeah. The whole cross thing is a myth because it doesn't sit that way. So I guess if you string a bow, you have to carry it. I think is the deal.
Well, you can put it up an arm
Yeah.
so that the bow is here.
I will say what it is I'm trying not to do, which is walk around with an arrow nock looking nervous. That's the easier way to explain it.
Everything's gonna be okay, guys.
So the first day passes uneventfully, and then near the end of the second day, you start to see up in the hills ahead of you a few columns of smoke, quite a few, and the air has sort of like a
Burnt village smell.
Well, either that or a lot of cook fires.
Oh, right.
Basically, it's almost like a fog, but it's smoke, like kind of through the trees, kind of hanging like a fog. And Meitu is like, I wonder if we should take a different route.
Taka, perhaps we should scout out ahead.
I'm of the mind that this is the lion's army. I also wonder who ordered all this salted fish.
That's a good point.
Can we check the tracking numbers?
What is the ISDN on this fish?
There's enough salted fish here to feed an army.
Well, there are plenty of armies on the move. But yeah, I'll move ahead real quick, and I'll just try to find some elevation where I can see where these fires are coming from, and just sort of take a peek.
Okay, yeah, give me a perception.
So that's 9 plus 9 is 18.
18. Definitely a large number of samurai, and they are
Any heraldry?
they are lion.
All right, I come back to the caravan. It says it looks like an encampment for a main lion army up ahead.
Who is your buyer for this fish?
The importer at the Dragon Keep.
I see. So they probably won't take kindly to you feeding the keep they have under siege.
Well, if they're Phoenix merchants, they would basically in danger of bringing up the anger of the Phoenix. It all depends on what they do. But we could. It's very likely that whoever's at the head of the Lion Army knows who we are, and we could probably secure safe passage through.
So, out of character, the Lion aren't actually under sieging this keep, right? Or were they? Or are they under siege? I didn't remember exactly what you said. You said there was a lot of lion between us and them.
Yes,
but they're not.
It's not an active battle yet.
I mean, you don't see wounded or anything like that, but there is a large number of soldiers here.
Okay.
Yummy.
And this is sort of the rear approach to the
Can I
keep.
go up there and take an active look at what with battle, just try to see what they're actually going to do?
Sure.
Because I want to be all like, "Hey, we're in battle mode. Hey guys, what's going on?"
Battle plus perception, I would guess.
17, 25, 34.
Whoa, okay. They are, in fact, preparing a siege. Looks like this is basically looks like what they're doing is they're trying to regulate all of the ways into the keep.
Okay. I'm relaying that to Jim.
Like, I think these merchants are screwed. Do we want to talk to the lion? Do we want to try to sneak past them? Do we want to?
Perhaps the lion would be interested in purchasing some salted fish.
This is up to the merchant.
We've
contracts.
achieved our goal to get to the edge of Dragonlands.
Nonetheless, we did promise this merchant to escort his wares to its destination.
We should let him know what the situation is and let him make the call. If he wishes to sell the lion, that's on him. If he wishes to sell the dragon, that's on him. Our job is merely to escort him.
And to defend the caravan if it's attacked.
Yes, but I'm not going to
We
make the
can
call for him
steer
about
away
who
from
he
a
needs to.
situation that would cause an attack by an army upon the 5 of us.
Clearly, we could urge him to the fact that the castle is under siege and it would be very difficult for him to get his salted fish in at this particular moment. He could turn around and go back or sell to the lion. In which case, our duty is discharged.
All right, I go up to the to the caravan master and me too, and I go. There is a large lion encampment ahead. It looks like they are trying to control access to the keep. We have several options, and since this is your contract, it is your decision to make. We could attempt to parley with the lions and perhaps unload your provisions for payment to them. We could attempt to move around the lion as best we can and reach our final destination, which may be risky. Or we can simply decide to turn back now. Whatever it is that you wish to do.
The dragon have already paid for this. Do you think they would let us through?
I would.
If Phoenix are neutral in this conflict, it's still early on. It's possible.
Sama, I could go with him.
To speak to the lion?
No, to go to the dragon. I would not think that a crane may want to stick its head into the dragon's mouth.
We all should go. If we go.
Perhaps I could go help make a case to the lions to let us through, if that is his desire.
Is the merchant still standing there?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, you guys are probably confabbing by yourselves, and one of you just comes over to him and says, okay, look. And then...
Yeah.
So he's not, like, eavesdropping on what you're talking about now.
We can get the lion to let us through. That should not be an issue.
Absolutely.
Well, us, but not the merchant that we...
Well,
If he is our cover, the whatever her name is, will let us through. If it will let us get to the sword.
but nonetheless, we won't know what the lion's reaction would be until we ask them.
I do not know the ways of merchanteers. They may honor the fact that the contract has been paid for and the conflict isn't official. They may honor it. I don't know.
The
This is
lion are
between-
here
I
to
understand.
serve us and to find the sword.
Yes.
If this is what the purpose of our going with this salted fish is, they will support it.
If they've
I
gotten
agree.
word. Yes.
Especially if we went to speak to them. Like I
Indeed.
said, they probably know who we are, and they probably be inclined to help us. Who would you like to send to the lion?
There will need to be someone that she recognizes. Any of us should do.
I will accompany the Shugenja. We will go and parley for the group.
Were you not the one that talked to? I've forgotten her name.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Blanchik, yeah.
Originally?
Yeah. That was me.
I think it would be.
Actually,
Because
I
you
also
have-
talked to her in the
No, I
encampment.
never talked
You
to her.
didn't?
You,
Okay.
you have
I was just around.
you have firsthand knowledge, and she talked to you directly. I
Very
think
well.
that would carry more weight than
Agreed.
the rest of us.
So I will make haste, and we'll travel on.
In case she hasn't gotten a messenger yet from Lion Lands explaining the situation, perhaps you can influence her with a description and firsthand knowledge.
Wait, why would she need a message?
They may not know that they are now at peace with Crane. They may not even know what's transpired recently
That's
in Lion
the
Lands.
this is the lady. She's leading the army, though. Like that's her.
We're-
She's here.
She's
Yeah.
already over here in Dragonlands?
She's the one leading this army.
I missed that part.
Oh, yeah.
I thought she was still back in Lionlands, like
No,
keeping
that-
everything
Yeah.
together.
Like we're literally gonna walk up to her and be like, "Hey,
Oh.
thanks for helping
I
us.
see.
We got to get through here."
Yo, cool
Fist
chick, high five.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gaps. We going.
I'm sorry. I thought this was just like a contingency of Lion that were out here already, and that she was back there.
No, one of her portents, one of the dreams we had is that she was summoning up her army to challenge the dragon
Okay.
because she knows that they have the other sword. So, right there, Devo, we're gonna go over there and parley. Parley. So yeah, go over to the dragon encampment and basically just whatever the Rokugani equivalent of the white flag sort of situation.
Right. Okay.
It's handy for Crane.
It's even in our color.
We don't have to go. We don't have to go really far.
Don't need
Yeah,
a
just
white-
take your hat off.
Yeah, just take your hat off.
Just wave my hair around. Just
Whip your hair back and forth.
yeah.
And you know, the picket sort of advances, and
So my hands exposed.
they're all set up. I mean,
Right.
They've got all their battle armor on, and they're
Oh
ready.
yeah, well I'm dressed for bear too,
Okay.
but I'm trying to make it obvious by my posture that I have no malicious intent,
Right.
and as soon as somebody's within earshot, I ask, I am Daidoji Mako of the Crane clan. I wish to parley. May we approach?
And they sort of
Right.
escort you in
Okay.
to a tent,
Yay, tense.
and it's
Intense.
it's
Your
got
wigwam, your teepee. Your wigwam, your teepee. You're too tense.
You're too tense.
it's got this is a general.
All right. I basically bow and can I tell what family from the
Ikoma.
heraldry? Oh, Ikoma-sama. Perhaps you may not be familiar with me, but your lord is. We were present at the discovery of the sword that was wielded by your former clan champion.
You are the Inukai Crane.
Hi.
Yes, we have been. Our Suzukunin has informed all of us that we are to send a signal when you have made yourselves known.
Please forward our deepest appreciation for the efforts that your Sama has made on behalf of Rokugan at large, and please extend my personal congratulations on her worthy and honorable actions. We are currently under the guise of traveling with merchants attempting to seek access to the Dragon Keep in order to further continue our pursuit of these swords. We kindly request Sama allows us passage into the keep for us to be able to complete said mission. We are traveling with a phoenix caravan of dried fish.
There is a vanguard of dragon just across those hills. Any wagon that were to, and they know that we are here. Any wagon that were to pass through, they would assume it was a trap. I do not believe that they would, at this point, fall for such a ruse.
Mighty Koba-sama, the dragon are not were not in actuality our main concern. We just did not wish to fight through lion as well. But nonetheless, this is a legitimate trade caravan from the Phoenix clan, with legitimate papers and payment has been made for these items. If we do encounter a challenge, we at the very least have some political means by which to defend ourselves.
One of my responsibilities is to make sure that you make it safely to within the keep.
Wise and honorable Sama, then I will beg you to illuminate a plan that has a higher likelihood of success.
Well, our Sozokunen has ordered me, once you have made yourselves known to myself or any of the other generals involved in the siege, to send up a signal that initiates the attack.
In essence, meaning to say that the lion attack would be a diversion and cover for our entry into the keep. I would wish to report this news to Inukai-sama, who is in charge of this expedition, and see what she wishes to do and how she wishes to time this. I will return to you once I have that response.
Please make haste, because I was told to immediately send the signal.
Well, I will make all due haste and travel as quickly as my legs can carry me. And at that point, I bow and I immediately turn tail, unless Dave wants to do something.
Well, that was the other rule set. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Can't do that anymore. So off we go.
All right. So I come back and I report to Makiko-san what the lion told me. You're in charge of this expedition. Do you understand?
No, that's not a thing. No.
It is a thing?
We're a cooperative
She's
group.
like, I want to be glory and stuff.
Yeah, no.
That's
That's
if you want
I want the
pips,
glory, but not the responsibility. No.
yeah, I just come
Give me
back
all that
and
glory. I don't want to make any decisions.
Apparently, they've been laying here in wait to start the siege for us to arrive as a diversion for us to get into the keep.
A wise plan. I approve of the wisdom of the lion assumed champion, Sozokunen. Right? I did it. I remember the word. Yeah, Sozokunen. It seems like a fine plan. Although my only question would be whether once an attack is started, if they will let anyone into the keep.
Well, one would assume that, pardon me, during the chaos of the battle that we would be able enough to find our own way in.
Indeed, I would hope so. We seem to be good at improvisation.
It seems to be the only situations that seem to be put in front of us are those which we are forced to improvise, yes.
Indeed.
Planning, not so much a strong point of this group.
Indeed. Well, I trust your choices, and you are the one who spoke with them. If you think it is the best course of action, then we will follow it.
Then what I would suggest is that we immediately travel to the Lion encampment, give them word that we are ready to go, and have them commence the battle so we may enter as quickly as possible. What time of day is it, Stu?
We should, before you leap to this, you should let our charge know that his duty is done, because there's no way he can get in the castle. So
No, what I would say is bring him with us.
okay.
He's
'Cause
our
they're-
way through the gate.
No, the thing is, they're Phoenix. The Lion have no beef with them.
Right.
Just have them sit with the encampment and just wait this whole thing out.
Okay.
Because that's probably the safest thing for them, or turn back. Because I'd hate to see these guys get killed for nothing.
Exactly.
Right.
Then that's on our hands after
Exactly, and that's on our
we're
ass.
supposed to be the dogs.
But yeah, it's cool.
Talk about loss of glory and honor.
But yeah, so yeah, what
Is
time
that-
of day is it?
Awesome, glory and honor.
It's probably in midday.
Okay.
Why would
Well,
it be a loss of
it
glory?
would be a loss of personal honor because we were breaking a promise, which our promise was to guard this caravan to its end, to its destination. Honor is more of a morality plague. Loss of glory would mean that we either avoided a fight to protect it or failed in our duty martially to
Is
protect
there
it.
glory in protecting dried fish?
There's glory in protecting the resources of the Emperor, no matter how humble.
And that means if we're about to start a giant war to save people from the corruption, I feel like there's more glory.
No. I'm just saying that.
I know. This
There's
is
still
like
a chance.
There's still a
This is my
chance.
point.
I also feel like there's a loss of glory involved if we hide behind a merchant caravan and watch them die,
yes,
so that
accurate.
we can infiltrate a keep.
Yes, that's true.
But I think it might be prudent to have them start the battle closer to dusk, so we can use cover of darkness as well.
Shugenja, do you have any tricks up your sleeve for getting us over or under the
What's the over under, Dave?
I can certainly make it easier for us to not be noticed at night.
We still need to get
The wall
in
is an
into the
issue
keep.
that I cannot assist with.
The castle under siege is designed to be hard to get into.
If they can see us. That's the part I can help with. So if one of you was able to fashion a rope or something to get us over the wall, I could make that much less likely to be noticed.
If we only had a Holocaust cloak.
That
I'm certain
kind of
that
distraction I can certainly do.
I'm certain that we can find some rope with a line, not a problem, a grappling hook or whatever we need.
But I'm not so good with the
They have a whole wagon of that stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Even a ladder.
Yeah, I assume it's not like a 412-foot wall that we're trying to get over. It's probably 15 feet-ish.
But yeah, what
Big
does the
fortress
keep look
wall.
like?
Yeah.
Because the dragon do make like these very mountainous, hard to get to.
Oh yeah, it's in a kind of a remote area on a hill, and it's an uphill approach to the thing. But I mean, it's not. Yeah, it probably got 18 or 20 foot walls,
Okay.
Okay.
and it's large. I mean, there's like a whole city inside of the place, and the regular sprawl outside of it.
Well, I have two suggestions. There's usually secret ways in and out, especially if it's on a mountain. There might be a cave system. The other is water and sewage needs to be dealt with at some point. There must be a way in for that to get out. I don't relish the thought of running around the circles around the outside of the keep until daylight, trying to find a way in or a way over that isn't guarded. I don't know what the situation is. It seems haphazard to just leap in. But if the lion will attack, they will attack.
Well, the lion may have also been scouting out the area and might have more information on where we might be able to make a successful penetration.
Any information would help. At this point, it would just be blind luck if we stumbled into a way in.
That seems to be the way this group works.
Well, let's not keep that as a habit. Why don't we try to plan?
I agree. All right, so yeah, let's
I'd
ask.
like to point out that we do try to plan every time.
Yeah, the attempt is made. Lip service is placed firmly at the forefront. But
Planning is always mentioned.
yeah,
We do lots of talking about planning, and it just never goes
What's your
the way it
plan?
goes.
Charge. Okay.
Get them. That's your
Yeah,
plan,
that's a whole
Ray.
plan. Right? What did you do, Ray? Yeah, let's ask. I want to ask the lion if their scouts have seen any way that we might be able to penetrate the keep. Sure.
Well,
Mike,
Just talk loud and we'll relay it.
no.
Stu says, of course you can get through the keep. There's a big hole in the wall.
they will tell you
Oh, no?
that the plan for the siege is whoever gives the signal, whoever's in possession of the Inukai, the other generals around the keep are going to begin the battle and press really hard. The hope being that they're going to start to divert forces, because there's a whole dragon vanguard outside of the keep. they're going to try to divert forces away, and then a main punch from the group that you're in to get you as close to the wall as they possibly can.
They've made plans without us.
Well,
They're an army.
They've got
So basically, all we have to do is come up with, once we get to the
A
wall,
way in.
how to get in. But, if we could probably climb and grapple our way through up that, it'd probably be somewhat difficult, but I'm pretty sure we could do it.
Well, there's going to be troops with us, Sama. They're going to
Yeah.
have their own way of getting in, and we can just follow suit.
Yeah. So that's probably a darn good idea. It's just let them take care of it and just get in there. Because once we're in that keep, that's when there's no plan. We don't know the layout. We don't know who has the sword. We don't know what's going on at all.
well, we know the champion has a sword this time.
Yeah, but we don't know where he is.
Right,
And
yeah.
I
My hope
don't
is-
recognize him at first look.
My hope is that this rumor about the swords wanting to get rid of us bears fruit, and he comes to us.
But the sword is known to be sort of like the manipulator of troops, so it's very likely that they would just send a bunch of minions after us instead of him trying to confront us himself.
Perhaps our Shigenja can track him down once we're inside.
One thing I do worry about, Sama, is my dream about the wall being broken, and of whether or not we may get attacked from the rear from the Shadowlands army.
I am also concerned about the raising of several of all these undead and them shambling about and being somewhere. It very could well be that we get a third player in this play.
One crisis at a time. Now that our GM's back, we don't have to. Hi.
We should
No, I
make
think it's like a good discussion.
the
now.
lion aware.
Right. So yeah, we do make the lion aware that there's a possibility that somebody is summoning undead, and this could be a focal point or a rally point for that force, and inform them of the Mahusukai that the crab encountered and what his abilities are.
Okay.
And that could actually pose a very strong threat, and that there is a possibility that they may be facing a battle on two fronts, and to prepare for that.
Writes out a note and sends it, and off it goes down the line.
Good thinking.
The where is his name? Matsai, the general. He tells you this is I cannot delay any further. I need to
Let's do it.
send the signal,
Let's do it.
and they
So we're not going with the wait until dusk plan.
If they're the ones that are basically in charge of this plan.
It might take us that long to get close to the wall.
It could
Yeah.
very well be. So
We'll see.
yeah.
Improvisation again.
they start with their drums and the things, and you hear it echoing through the mountains, and you hear
This kind
oh
of
that
drum.
guy. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, the big
Is that the ones they
taiko
use in
drums.
battle?
Yeah, taiko.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
This is in battle.
Yeah.
So
Well,
like some
signal.
guy sets the thing up. And, okay.
No, isn't that what
Oh,
they
yeah,
use to
yeah.
signal? Like they
Yeah.
have different
I have
drum
no
beats.
Actually,
idea.
usually what they have is they have a dais with the general in there and his people,
Oh,
and they have a
okay.
drum and other things,
And
he
flags.
and flags, and he has also his Tessin that they basically communicate stuff
Right,
out.
okay.
But it's usually at a semi-elevated point and on their own little thing.
Right. So that's this whole army, about 1,000 men is.
All right, man, that's crazy powerful. 1,000 samurai is awesome.
is arranged, and you can already hear engagements happening like through the hills and the trees. And where are you guys?
I'm assuming that they have a wedge formation group that is ready to like plow us in. So we're with those guys, right? Or do we want to? Because that's the whole plan is that they would have dudes that would
Right.
just punch
Ready
us
to
through.
get us there.
So if their formation, I'm drawing a small picture, looks something like a chevron, let's say, something like this.
The formation of this general.
Yes.
Yeah, this general. Okay, so I would think that we would basically be splayed out in towards the center of the actual wedge.
Okay.
Okay.
So, wait up. The wedge hits
So
and then wraps around. You know what? No, I think we should actually be on one of the wings of the wedge because
It'd be
then
faster for us to get around.
and then we can actually go around the battle once they've engaged.
Yep.
So yeah, let's basically be on the edge of the chevron. So when they
the right
engage
flank.
and they start wrapping, we just move around back behind and try to get past the actual combat.
So that would put you. So, well, I'll let you guys do it. I read through the battle rules, and I would like to try them.
okay.
Oh.
We're gonna have this since it's a 1,000-man army. They're gonna have 4 rounds. Of course, once you start hearing the battle, the very first thing that happens is the dragon on the other side of the hill. They've assembled and they start charging. So,
God fear the battle table.
right? It's awesome.
The battle
No,
table.
it's not.
So we made plans, but Stu wants to do the battle rules, so the plans don't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Well, no, well, once you get to the wall,
Yeah,
And,
I know.
but you got to get to the wall. It's the journey.
as always, no plan
I'm here for all the
survives
walking.
contact with the dice. Like,
So the first stage.
We've all lost characters at the battle table, man.
Have you really?
We had a campaign end immediately because of a battle table.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because
That's
they're like,
exciting.
you guys,
Well, let's see
you
how this
4
one
rank
works out
1
then.
samurais
Yeah,
find a clan champion.
A dozen
and 4,
regular players for L5R, and every single one of us has lost at least one character in the battle rolls.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they were. I think the 2nd edition was gnarly.
Yeah.
So happy Stu.
Yeah, second edition was the
It doesn't,
gnarliest.
it doesn't look that. Well, it can be.
We're
It
not
certainly
also not
can be.
level 1 samurai.
They're
We're
all like,
gonna see.
you guys find a rank 5 samurai and his 5 rank 4 buddies. Like, okay,
okay.
I'm rank 1. Well,
That's kind of There's a lot of rank 1s in battle. Why'd you have to run into him?
because
Well,
that's what the battle table hated us.
Yeah, they don't specify. They say that you find someone of similar ability.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah, because
should not have leveled up. Should have saved that
Blame
save.
Michigan,
the
Jim.
One more mission.
All right. I'm going to ask you. The first stage is the declaration. So I'm going to ask you to take one of
people
Right.
of the Inukai.
Stu is folding paper.
I'm folding paper because I don't
Not
have.
into cranes either.
Making business card sized.
Yeah, making little dealy bobs.
For our
You
death
need to determine your level of engagement. This is called the declaration phase. There are 4 levels of engagement. They are reserves, which means you're in the back, and it's very unlikely that anything that anything interesting is going to happen to you. There is disengaged, which is there's a slightly more. It's slightly more likely that you might see some action. There's engaged, which means that you are in the middle of the battle. Then there is heavily engaged, which means
In the shit.
you're in the vanguard. You're surrounded by enemies, or virtually surrounded by enemies.
Because I feel
Secret,
like
we get to write down what we want.
You can discuss it amongst yourselves, or you can just write down what you would personally do with your character's particular level of honor in a pitched battle.
I feel like as a player in this game, we should all be in the same one.
yeah,
Kind of.
Because I don't feel like one would be like, I'm heavily engaged. Oh, I'm disengaged. Right? Like we're all
Yeah.
going up at the same time trying to get over this wall. So
I don't
however-
feel like we're going to be the heavily engaged.
No.
Oh no.
Because that's
Well, that's
against
counter-
the point of what we're trying to
I
do.
think, our point is to try to get over the wall, not actually do this.
Your
battle.
mic's off.
So,
Is it?
Yeah.
I think our point is to try to get
I was-
into the keep.
That
rather
wasn't
than,
is it about the mic, Stu? That was
Okay.
Is it about our goal for...
Because otherwise, we'll just stay out there with the army and whack things, right?
Well,
yeah.
I actually think that engaged is a good option
I think so.
because we're gonna be further to the front, and then when we decide to peel off, we'll be able to use the chaos of the battle to our advantage a little bit better than sort of just being with a bunch of guys who just shuffling around, providing back support. To
I was going to say one of the 2 middle of the
Yeah.
road choices.
Yeah.
Either engaged or disengaged.
Mm-hmm.
Not
reserve, and not heavily engaged, but one of those 2. I think engaged would actually probably work.
Yeah, I don't think... honestly, I don't think Makiko would be disengaged. I don't think she...
And honestly, with Honor 7, I would probably not want to do anything less than engaged,
yeah.
to be honest with you.
Okay. So what are you doing?
Okay.
Do we all have to write it, or can we just verbally agree? Is this part of the thing?
It doesn't matter to me. Like I said, you can all just.
He went through all the trouble of ripping up those.
I did go to all that trouble of ripping up that paper.
I feel like I'm on a match game.
I feel like
Dude,
it's like Stu origami.
It is.
It is.
It's just a
There's a
square that's
battle will have
ripped.
to happen there, Charles Wilson Riley. Are you engaged
And
or
being I
disengaged?
said
Are we supposed to
engaged.
put our name on this? Okay.
Are you
Oh, I
blanked or are you blanked?
I put stork names on his too. So just.
I'm gonna put the Rome.
Oh, I see you changed it to heavily.
Oh, I did.
storks,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. For sure.
Funny, I didn't know your samurai's name was Heavily.
It is. It's totally magic.
Can I get a handwriting analysis on that one?
Oh, you all picked the same thing. Okay, excellent.
Came to an agreement.
Right.
Started with it.
So, just so you know, if during the 4 courses of the battle, any of you decide to move, you can only move. It's an optional rule, but I like it. You can only move one level per round of the battle.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we're planning to do, I think,
Yeah.
Right.
if we need
Now I'm going to say someone grab 7 dice and roll for the Lion General.
You
I will do
roll
it.
well.
Well, no.
Kimmy's got it.
I'll say 7.
got it.
I'll say 7 keep 3.
Oh, it's a terrible idea.
7 keep 3.
Feminist rolling. Come on.
Yeah, there you go. You got this. I got the beat.
All right. All right, that's pretty
fine. I
good.
need 7.
17. Wait, how
keep
many
3,
is
right?
50? Oh, yeah.
3, keeping 3.
Cool.
15 plus 9. That's 24.
So you got 24. I got, let's see, that's 16 plus 6 is 22. So that is a stalemate because you have to beat him by 5.
Yeah, you got to get a raise on him.
So that is a stalemate.
Boo, Lion, I thought you were better than this. Boo.
It's a pretty good roll for me. I was very excited about
Dragons
that.
are not slouches.
Heckling Samurai.
Yeah.
You suck.
You suck. You suck.
He's like, oh my god, this is going to be a thing for a while.
Forever. Like, we still have things from years ago. We don't even know where they
I've
came
said that
from.
at work to people.
Yeah.
You suck. You suck.
They're like, is that appropriate to say?
Do we need to call HR?
That was a joke. Never mind.
All right. Now it is now the determination phase.
I'm very determined, Stu.
We're in every
Heavily
player.
It's
determined.
just a phase.
Every player rolls 1 die, and you add to it your water ring and battle skill, if any.
Okay.
Battle skill?
There is a battle skill.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, Eli, yeah.
I got
That's
18.
actually good.
Oh.
Well, I got
Well, okay. So I'm going to ask you for
7 water ring and battle skill.
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
So you roll the number of dice that your water ring is?
One
No.
dice.
One die,
One
and you
dice.
add the total of
and
the
just add the
digits.
numbers.
Keep those numbers in your head, please.
Aye, aye.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Right. So we are in a stalemate. We are engaged. Who would like to go first?
I will.
Actually, low is bad. Sorry. Who's going to go first? Okay.
18.
18.
Oh, wow. Nice.
He has the battle skill.
Oh.
And a 10.
And you roll a 10.
Ooh. 18.
You're dead. All right, cool.
You get 2 dice of wounds.
Can I buy the battle skill right now? Doesn't we have a book?
Good luck, everybody.
So the good thing on an 18 just got
Now,
wrecked.
armor applies. Armor applies. So go ahead and roll 2 dice.
Oh, gosh. 7.
Okay.
Oh,
And
God.
my armor is heavy.
Yeah, I think we should be engaged.
So it has a damage
Whose
reduction.
idea was this?
So what's the damage reduction?
Well, because that's what
Did
our
you write it
characters
down?
would do.
No.
I think it's
What is
3.
what is damage reduction, Art?
2, I think. Oh, no. Damage reduction is 5 for heavy
5
armor.
for heavy armor. There we go.
So I take 2. Do we
Take two.
minus our earth?
If you have that
Yeah.
crab ability, yeah.
Yeah. That's
So I don't
something
take any.
forgot about
So you don't
that.
take any. Okay. See? It's not so bad. And then also you gain 1 glory.
Can I scratch that because of the... Or does that matter?
How do you mean?
Because remember I took the bland?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And then there's you have an opportunity for a duel.
Do I have to?
Oh! All right. We might be okay, guys.
He had an 18.
I don't have that.
Yeah,
well, I
but
do have that
if
skill,
you can
but
survive that first part to get to the duel, then
yeah.
we're good.
Now, a duel doesn't have to be a duel. It could just be a skirmish.
Okay, that's fine too. Both those things. I
So
can-
are we all doing that, or am I just one-on-one?
That's your thing, dude.
It's one-on-one.
All
It's
right,
like
well then-
Kill
it's a
somebody.
duel. It's like someone has singled you out. They pointed it at you, and
I don't like the cut of your
He
jib.
spits out
motherfucker.
somebody's finger. Let's do this.
All right.
Do it.
He has like 2 swords and stuff. I don't know what's going on.
So do you want to do it as a duel, or do you just want to
Just skirmish
charge?
combat.
Okay. All right.
Just to be clear, did I have any time to do any preparations before all this started?
I'm sure you did.
Good. I might live.
All right. So, so plain old regular everyday combat.
I check with the commie.
Roll reflexes
Says I'll be okay.
plus insight
Thank you very
rank
much,
keep
Mike.
reflexes.
Lucky. Oh. 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 Nice.
That's
Unbelievable.
29 on one die.
Yeah.
37,
Oh, okay. All right. You go first.
43.
You go very first.
The
You
first
go like
inning.
Scorpion first.
I rolled 15.
All right, well, I hit him in his face.
Okay.
Good job.
So you're going to do 2 raises for hitting him in the face?
No, but I'm just going to swing at him because
Okay.
the Tetsubo hurts. Agility.
Tetsubo him in the dick.
That's just unnecessary.
Very violent of you, the Jim.
That's how you.
Oh,
That's how you
right,
can tell
good
the
job.
mastery level of the Tetsubo wielder. Though.
Exactly.
Because that's super hard to get that low swing. Like long weapon,
30
you
to
got
hit
to be
him?
real tall.
Especially on a cold day.
30.
30? Okay.
Someone's saying that Jim's Daidoji character should have the battle skill because it's part of your school.
I do
set.
have it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have it at rank 3.
Oh, okay. So when we say
He just
nobody
didn't-
has it, it's just Dave and I and Stork who don't have it. Okay.
What's
Well,
the
I got
Tetsubo doing
it.
again?
Oh, good.
It's 2...
60 keep 12, something like that.
Isn't like update your character sheet?
Isn't like
What's your
four-
strength?
that you have? Come on.
Isn't like 4 keep 4 or something?
Eli, what's your strength?
3.
3? And then you're exactly the same as me, and my Tetsubo damage roll is 6, keep 3.
And then I get an extra one because of crap. Doesn't that have the emphasis?
That means you reroll ones on the hit, but you hit so well it doesn't really matter.
That is not a good roll. Keep 3?
Keep 3. Yeah, it's not that bad.
13, 22.
Above
22.
average.
All right.
In your face. You dumb dragon.
Okay.
I hate him. Does he look wounded? Is he shocked at the power of my Tetsubo?
He is grazed. Yeah.
What the?
That's one the level.
You hit him so hard, you turned him into a sheep.
Right.
But Grace is the 3rd level, dude.
It
It's not
is,
that
yeah.
bad. He's at +5 to all his shit now.
Yes. What's your TN to hit?
3 hit.
Is 15, 25.
So he needs to hit a 30 just to touch you.
35, right? Oh, he's Grace. Never mind.
There is no 30 in those dice.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're in heavy armor, I'm not in heavy armor. Mine's 25, so
I thought
And
you
the-
were in Ashigaru armor.
And these guys, once they get to like injured, I'm calling it off.
Okay.
Because this,
That's
otherwise,
heavy.
it's going
No.
to take a hold.
It's
so his should be more than 25.
What's his TN?
depending on what his reflexes are.
Oh, I reroll my
And
one.
you
Right?
might have really high reflexes.
I do.
I roll my one.
TN is 20.
Yeah, you reroll the 1. And that's
Right.
what this is. Yeah, there you go.
And then 7, keep 3 again.
Team beat stick.
8, 14, 21.
Okay, he's passed. So he's not down, but I'm going to say he's down because this is an inevitability. He's at like plus 15.
Okay.
TNs. Okay.
No sound of inevitability.
All right. Who is next?
Jim.
Oh, okay. I got a 10.
That still beat me real good.
I got a 10. That's only because I got a pretty significant bonus because my dice.
3 dice of wounds.
Damn it.
Oh shit.
Help me out here, guys. 3,
13,
9.
16.
16? All right. So that's all right. I got 17 in my first rank because I'm cool. Actually, 18, 19 because my honor went up. I had my honor too.
You get all the dice over here.
Boom.
So I'm still cool.
That's such a good school.
No,
Freaking great school.
no glory, but you do have a heroic opportunity.
Oh, okay.
Save the Shugenja. Great job, Dave.
I feel like the zombie that breaks into the Winchester.
I was just thinking about that movie. Like right now, when there's like,
You can
guys
to-
ready
if
for
you
the
want,
battle?
you can
know what
totally
to do?
make it
You're
the
like, "Come
save the Shugenja.
You know my favorite part of the
Actually,
movie?
I'd be happy to save the Shugenja.
Okay. What did you roll, Dave? 4. 4. All right. 4 dice of wounds. Roll it to see what might have happened, because he's going to do this. Save the
I
Shugenja.
did not adjust my honor in the character sheet, but that's cool. I know what it does.
So 8.
18.
18. Okay.
Okay.
Done.
Where is it? I'm way good.
Oh, they don't call it Save the Shugenja. Oh, you must have another name now. No, because they have a whole bunch of heroic opportunities.
They call it Save Dave Trumpy ass. What?
Save the one-armed Shugenja. This
So
isn't
you-
specific.
I would say just make a battle roll
Okay.
with maybe reflexes
Sure.
to thwart the
That'll work.
attack by the Dragon Bushi against your precious and brittle.
Since I had time to prepare, I actually have armor.
Oh, good. Okay.
Those
Nice.
6.
Can you get dice you can read? That's just
Yeah, I
ridiculous.
know.
I'm sitting
15,
like
21, 31.
I'm sitting 2 feet
boom.
away and I can't even
All
read
right.
them.
So you don't take any of the damage, but you don't get the glory either. He gets the glory instead. I'm going to give you the glory.
I'll
the
take that.
you
Sounds
get
good.
one glory.
One glory?
That's fine.
It's
Okay.
the honor and the
Who
glory.
hasn't gone?
I haven't gone. I got 9.
Does
Good luck.
That's actually
Are
really
there any
good
other
because
actions?
that
Is
was
that
a
my turn
D10.
also?
I rolled a
Okay,
9.
hold on.
Come
That
on.
is.
What?
Or I rolled it at 7 and then added the 2. What?
was that my turn also?
That would be your turn also.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
No, that's great. That's fine.
That's fine. That's fine.
I didn't know if there were other things I had to do.
2.
That's all.
Any battles won?
3 dice of
I don't have
damage.
battle.
3
Haven't got
dice of
battle points?
damage.
Oh no, I bought it.
No, yeah.
Never mind.
3 dice of damage.
Okay.
Let's get the dice. Battle.
There's a 0.
19.
Did we roll it?
Yes.
Oh, 1.
For damage?
Yeah.
Damn it. That was something else a second ago.
25.
It's 25.
25.
Yeah. 25.
Yeah.
Armor applies.
You get minus 5.
20.
20.
Push your earth.
Oh, yeah.
Which should be 4.
So, yeah, so minus 4. So 16.
There you go.
You get 1 glory,
Okay.
and then you have the opportunity for a duel.
Oh, they're pretty easy. I just figured that out.
Just hit him with the big stick.
I will do that. I will duel the dude.
Okay. Again, really quickly. Initiative, reflexes plus insight rank, keep reflexes.
It's just
I'm
our
sorry,
normal
I
initiative,
was
right? It's
trying
normal
to figure out
initiative.
damage.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Unless
what-
you actually want to do a duel.
Do you want to do a jitsu or do you want to do a straight skirmish?
Or you want to hit him with your
Skirmish,
beast stick?
skirmish is just regular combat.
Jitsu is much higher for me.
Then your beast stick?
Yeah.
Really?
Than Kenjutsu?
No,
They're not
no,
Kenjutsu.
Your heavy weapons.
Oh, heavy weapons? They're about the same. I'll do heavy weapons, I guess.
Okay.
Just to save time.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
'cause
what was I supposed to roll? I wasn't. I was,
your initiative.
Reflex
Oh,
plus
yeah.
insight rank.
that's it. Where,
Insight rank is probably 2.
It's probably
Yeah.
2.
but I don't know. Where's my initiative?
It's right here. So it's 5.
Oh,
keep
got
3.
it. Yeah. God, where were those numbers when I? Oh no, those aren't. Okay.
When I'm taking wounds, why
I was
can't
like
roll
1
high?
and a 2 and a 3. Where were those when I was taking damage?
You need to beat a
17,
21.
18, 19, 20.
Oh,
you got a
sheesh.
20.
All
Missed
right.
it by that much.
So good.
Some bitch. What is the damage for a katana?
3, keep 2.
Yeah. Plus their strength. So at 5, keep 2 if they're just a regular samurai.
Okay.
It's regular.
He's got a whole stack of actual statted out samurai over here. which is
No, I'm just
impressive.
using. I have a couple of generic ones.
El Generico.
I was letting you keep
Okay.
the illusions.
All right.
This is how prepared and wonderful a
I think you
GM's
just.
do it.
Yeah, I think you just called attention to the fact that he didn't do anything.
The perfectly good lie.
Could have.
Wow,
just
look
kept
at that
it quiet.
roll. Look at that roll to hit.
Oh, good. That's the best.
1, 1, 1, 3, and 2.
Usually when you say look at it, it's like really bad for me.
That's terrible.
But the whole thing is that you just get beat the crap out of it and you just claw your way through it. That's been the history of that character.
Yeah.
It's
bleeding
just
again.
awesome. It's like, whatever. Paid.
But-
That was a miss.
Oh, good. Ha ha!
Yes, unless your armor TN is 6.
No.
No.
Not even close. So what do I roll now?
You're rolling your attack.
Yeah.
Which will be
Which
your
are
agility
3.
plus your heavy weapon skill.
Your
Yes.
heavy weapons is 63.
Agility. 4, 5, 6. I play too many systems. They start to get screwed up in my brain at some point. I'm like, I don't remember. Oh,
Oh, that ain't great.
It's pretty average.
that's super average. Keep
So
3, you
16.
said? Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like you should pick up your dice, pray to the kami, then let it rip.
Can I do that? No. Okay. That'd be
Next
amazing.
time around.
Yeah, next time.
That's a thing? That's an option?
thing?
do that? At this point, I'm
spend a
going to
point?
Yeah, you spend 3 points.
I roll like so good for everything else, and then no.
That's
Okay.
a organ
I miss as
roll.
well.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think a 15 will hit that guy.
No.
No.
Stupid dragon.
What's your armor TN?
30.
No, that still will not hit. Okay. All right.
Crap.
Do I go again?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you calculate?
Ah,
that
that's a
again?
0. Oh fuck, that's the only good one. The rest
Well,
are
keep rolling it.
2s and 1s.
Maybe
Keep
that's
rolling.
all you
You're going to
need.
do it. We got
Come on.
faith.
One good
Yeah,
one
faith.
can get
Another
you there.
10 right there. All right.
15,
So that's 15 plus
18.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay, that hits.
Keep, all right.
Oh, because I
Keep three.
get to re-roll that one. So,
Remember, if you got your specialization, you reroll 1s on your attack.
Armor TN is like 5 times reflexes or something?
Plus their armor.
Plus their armor.
3 plus agility.
So if they have light armor and reflexes of 3, which should be average for a samurai, there should be a 20 to be hit.
I roll damage like normal.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it was for a second. I thought that was another one. That's a 7. So, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Okay. All right. He's nicked. He's nicked.
He's not liking it.
And you're so now his armor.
That
His
first round you
TN to
both
hit you
whiffed,
is
and then
now
he's just like, all right.
33.
33.
Good luck.
There's nothing there. Okay.
Oh, God, please.
Swoopity swap them.
Oh,
That's,
this
up
is-
Oh, that's better.
10 and an 8 and a couple
Yeah.
of 7s. That's awesome. That's 29.
So, 14, yeah.
Okay, blow him out of his shoes. Pray to the kami real quick
Yeah.
and roll them dice.
I'm praying to the kami.
Don't listen.
Shut up. Look what you did. Look what you did.
Oh, they didn't.
No, it's not as
It's still
bad.
20.
Yeah, it's still.
Why do
I
you
get
keep
to
you guys
3.
around, guys?
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
20 ain't bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Good hit.
All right. Hurt, so he's out.
You got it.
And who is left?
Me with a 4.
All right.
Why are you laughing?
Welcome to 4 country, buddy.
Because you fell into one of the classic blunders of making a character of L5R for the first time. Don't get the battle skill.
Or 4 dice of damage?
Let me check.
Well, we've played this many times.
Never
This
used-
is our fourth campaign? Third campaign.
Never had a battle.
Never had a battle, so it wasn't like an uninformed choice, to be honest.
You got a 4?
Yeah.
4 dice.
And it didn't come with my school, so.
Yeah.
4 dice.
4 dice, you roll
4
5.
dice. You can roll 5 if you want, but if it's 4.
They're all 10 now, watch.
Yeah, one of them.
Oh!
One's a 1, though.
That's
So
okay.
Yeah, it's pretty average. So that's 16, 17, 18, 19.
You got to reroll the 10.
You got to re-roll that 10.
Are you allowed to keep...
20, 21, 22. Armor's 25, not a problem.
Okay.
No,
that's straight up damage.
Oh, that's
This
not-
is actual damage.
Oh,
You've been
alright.
hit. That's
Okay.
You subtract the armor.
Yeah, the
reduction.
damage reduction from that.
So my armor is 25.
No, that's
No.
your armor TN to hit.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
your damage reduction is
your
1.
armor is probably -3 or -2.
Oh, base reduction is 0.
Oh, yeah, because you got peasant armor.
I've got Ashigar, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So then you take the full hit.
So I take 20. How much was it again?
22.
2. Right, so that puts me down to grazed.
Okay.
So I'm at a -5 to hit anything.
I'm surprised Ashigar armor doesn't have any damage reduction because
I would
one
think-
pip
why
would have made
why
a huge
wear
difference.
it? It may give a bonus to armor
It,
TN.
it gives your armor a bonus to 10, yeah.
You want to double check that real quick?
I'm going to check,
Okay.
check it right now.
No, the program did it work, so I'm sure it's fine. Oh, no, the TM bonus is 3. I'm sorry, it's right here under armor. TN bonus 3. I was actually looking under armor.
So that's TN bonus.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
right.
That's not
Yeah.
reduction.
Reduction bonus is 1.
Yeah, 1 point.
Okay, so you get one.
So yeah, it would have been 21 points instead of 22, which actually.
15.
No, it still puts me into grace.
All right.
This is
And you get one glory.
You're still.
Oh no, 21
Yeah,
takes
yeah.
me
You
to
gotta say
nicked.
20 before you
Just.
get
So it's 21 is at nicked exactly.
That,
Is
then
that
you're still nicked. Yeah.
21.
There you go.
So that's only a minus 3 then.
Yeah, instead of the minus 5.
Right.
That 1 point made a huge difference in that
And,
damage.
and you get a point of glory.
Okay.
That's just how much extra everything.
All right. Second phase of the battle. Would anyone like to change their level of engagement?
How is it panning out?
Well, so far it's a stalemate. That roll happens after you pick, you choose.
I'm going to continue being engaged.
Okay.
Me too.
Okay.
Can I?
You can move back, or you can go forward.
Actually,
Three.
I'm straight up, Jimboing
Him.
with him.
Okay.
Like, straight up.
Well, I'll stay.
Okay. Is your mic off?
Oh shit! I was talking to Kimmy. Sorry.
All right.
Back. I
Okay.
stay. It's
All right. You stay in the same spot. Okay. All right. So everyone's staying engaged. Um.
I need to look up my school.
So someone want to roll for the general? Was it 7? I think 7 keep 3 for the general's battle
Does someone
skill.
else want to do it this time?
You got it, Kenny.
Me? Okay.
Yay.
Stork rolls.
No. It's fine. We had a discussion about this.
You
There's
should
no
do it a
such
round
thing-
robin. It really should be round robin.
I'm as bad as Stork at rolling. What are you talking about?
All right, you got to beat my
She killed it.
16.
She got 16 on 2 dice.
Oh,
I got 20
Is it right?
because I got 2 zeros. How many? I keep 2?
and then you re-roll the zeros.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, you said keep 2? Keep 3.
3.
Keep 3.
Oh, okay.
So it's 29.
So that's 29.
And then re-roll it 2 times. Awesome.
29, 34, 38.
Okay, you beat him by 5. So now you are now winning the battle.
I should not roll again next time. Someone else should roll because I will.
And
will
I'm
be-
spent.
Yeah.
All right, who would like to make their battle roll first on the illustrious battle table? Different time. Now there's actually a chance of not getting any damage at all.
All right.
0, no damage whatsoever.
Aren't we all rolling at the same time? Didn't we do that last time?
And write down your number.
And
Does
write
everyone
down your
does
number.
everyone remember what the calculation is? Water
Yes.
Water
ring
plus-
plus battle skill
Yeah.
plus 1 die.
Do you get to re-roll that?
Yes.
Yeah. 10 and 1. 11.
3, 5. 5.
Note your number. Who would like to go first?
Well, let's get it out of the way.
Okay. What did you roll?
5.
5. Does that include your water ring? Okay. Just making sure.
I rolled a 3.
I will.
Plus 2.
I will point out that that's not the lowest number you're going to hear this round.
All right. So you roll a 5. So that's 3 dice of wounds, and you gain 1 glory.
Nice.
9, 10.
10.
So I take 9 points of damage.
Yep. And then you gain a glory.
So that puts me into, let's see here, 9, it's a 21, so that puts me to 30, so that puts me into hurt.
You are now hurt. Okay. Someone's breathing right onto their microphone. I don't know who it is. I can't tell.
Probably one of us because
Probably was
we were
me.
both looking down. Oh, you lost your little thingy.
Oh no.
Here, mute him real quick.
Oh, that might be it. I think I found
There's
another
one here.
The wind scream.
Go.
Okay.
Here. Oh, you
Yeah,
got it?
Yeah,
It just fell off.
making a break for it.
Roll for a
Unmute.
Stork. Do the thing.
I did, I got here.
We got out of the
All right,
line.
you start. All right,
Sandstorm again,
who's
guys.
next? Who is next?
Nothing else happens to him.
1 glory.
I got it.
Oh yeah.
I'll go at 15.
15. At 15,
With that.
1 die of wounds.
Okay.
Don't explode, please. All right, cool. That's okay.
And 1 glory. Who's next?
I will go. Oh, you
Go
go
for it. You go.
I have 13.
13. 1 die of wound and 1 glory.
7. Oh.
And then 1 glory. Okay.
Remember to subtract your earth and your
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
damage
Take any.
reduction.
Yeah, I didn't take any.
Who is next?
I'll go.
All right.
I rolled a 16.
Okay. One die of wounds and 1 glory.
No, that's a
No,
thing.
No, that's
for-
a
that's a
their
Hita
score.
thing.
I'm sorry, 1 die of wounds and 1 glory. You said?
Yep.
So I take 5, and I think I have a damage reduction of 3, so I take 2 more, and I get a glory.
Too bad you can't use stances or anything on this.
Yeah,
Or any
that's
of the-
that's the thing about this
or the
because it's
school.
just straight up damage. It just
Yep.
that's
It's
what makes it
super
so
deadly.
deadly.
3!
My water ring is 2.
And you rolled a 1. Okay. And you don't have the battle skill.
Nope.
Got it. All right. 3 dice of wounds, 1 glory.
It's my favorite.
Good luck.
And you get
Ooh,
Ooh,
2 ones.
14? Is that what I see there?
No.
No, it's
6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 8.
Oh, I thought that was a 7.
No.
I mean, you can be if you want
Yeah,
it.
no.
No, I'll take it. I'll take 8.
So 3 dice of wounds and 1 glory.
So, I have damage reduction of 5 from my armor.
Oh, excellent. Okay. That means you only take 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
nice.
Excellent.
And a glory.
The glory. All right, let's do one more quick battle between the generals here.
Okay.
I'll just do.
Does someone else want to do it again?
Do it again. You've been doing really well.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jim.
You want me to do it? I'll freaking do it.
You go from
yeah.
winning to broken.
Is it 7 dice?
You just, 7
Seven,
dice.
7 keep 3.
You just jinxed me. That's why I can't do it now.
I can only roll for the general
Oh,
if
that's
none of
good.
you are looking at me.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
I like Jim says because you can't actually read
Take
them,
3.
so you can just be making them
I can
up.
do whatever I
Yeah.
want.
Secrets.
That was a 7.
Yeah, it was a 7. I saw it.
So 15, 20, 34.
Oh, okay. Beat my 25. All right. So you are now continuing to winning. So this is you basically are going to break through this round.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah.
So we are still engaged, and you're still winning. So everyone, roll your die, add your water ring, and your battle skill, and this is the last
Do this way
round.
again.
Can't get any worse than last time.
Hey.
Oh, crap.
Stork got a 1.
I got a 1, too.
Sorry, I brought that evil on this table.
Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
I got a 7.
7.
Oh, no.
2 dice of wounds and 1 glory.
So that's 11, and I reduce 8, so I take 3.
Reduce 8. Wow, crap.
Yeah.
Next.
I'll go next. I got
Right.
15.
That's right, brother.
15. 1 die of wounds, 1 glory.
Yeah, I'm reduced 9.
That is. Oh, damn it. Okay. So I take 6. I still think I'm still cool.
Next.
I have 6. God. Do you just get like a weird smirk thing?
No, 3. Well, it's 3 dice of wounds.
Okay.
And 1 glory.
Good roll.
All right, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I'm reduced by 5. So also I bumped up, so that I should be glory 3 now. That's my last pip of glory.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that's how that works, right? It like levels up on the battlefield. There's like the boosh.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
like the light. Ah, okay.
All the dragon go flying back.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay.
You immediately go up to full hit
I
points.
also got a 6, so I know what to do.
Okay.
I like that mechanic. No, that's not a thing.
No, you have a special table.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'll take that. 10's all right. 10,
That's
I'm
not
okay.
terrible.
And don't forget your glory.
Yeah. Boy, I'm raking that stuff in. Climbing that way out of that pit.
All right. So that. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Then we all have to go, right?
Yeah.
Did you go?
Yeah, I went.
You went first. You're it? Your mic's off.
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 3, so is that still 4 dice? The damage?
3 dice.
It's gotten better because we won the second time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're winning the battles.
We're winners.
Speak for yourself.
See, you're a
That's
winner,
good.
too.
I feel like I wish there was some way to like do magic
11.
So you did 10
in this
points.
whole.
So 10 points. So that puts me in.
Well, you probably can if there's a heroic opportunity or
That
something.
puts me into cripple.
Yeah.
Because that's it. So you can do something that like.
Oh no,
changes
I'm
the-
still only.
Yeah, you should be okay.
No, I'm injured.
Yeah, he's at -5 to
Yeah.
everything, I think.
No, I'm at -15.
Damn.
Okay. So the
We'll get some Actine, you'll be okay.
Battle,
Yeah.
yo. Battle.
so the sort of chevron sort of enfolds and surrounds the dragon, and it's a slaughter, and you are within sight of the wall, and the battle here on this side of the keep is decided. It's not over, but it's decided.
Looks like you're about to do something.
Yeah.
What's up?
I told you guys about the dream last time, but I'm going to remind people.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
I don't normally get to hear about these dreams, so I'm excited.
Well, just like reminding everyone out of character, like remember I talked about the ones like lighting themselves on fire and coming out of the keep. It's something that we talked about in the last game when I was talking about my dream. Like the lion was attacking, and then the people in the keep were fanatics, like lighting themselves on fire and sending them out into the battle.
Oh, I got that.
Yeah, it was not like
No problem.
I'm
I
just.
really wish you hadn't reminded the GM of that.
No, I was
He
gonna.
sent it to me, so I'm pretty sure
Right.
you remember.
I was gonna tell you the section of the wall that you're at. There is no gate or anything.
Oh, so this is a different part of the wall than my dream. Oh, okay, never mind. Then
Good to know, though.
Well, 'cause
Yeah.
you- well, you don't
I
see
guess
the
I
I
come
should
into
have been
play.
skilled in Yari's.
Yeah, it's going to come into play.
you don't see the Sozokunin, and the Sozokunin was there when it happened.
got it. All right. I am gonna say that to them then. Like this is a different point than I saw in my dream. So I don't know if what I saw will still come to pass, or if we are in the wrong place, or perhaps this is where we are supposed to be. This is where fate wants us to be.
We can't allow these portents to make us second guess our actions. We need to keep plowing forward as best we can.
Indeed.
So, how much time has passed?
What
What time of day is it?
That's it's right at nightfall.
Okay, so it's getting dark.
Yes, and actually it's up in the mountains, so it gets darker a lot faster.
Sure. If one of you can make the approach with the grappling rope, I will cover us.
What's the highest strength? -3.
We're probably about the same in street.
Mine too.
I'm too hurt to do anything.
Hey, you're kind of messed up. Actually, anybody have healing or anything like that to try to help Stork out?
I have medicine.
Well,
I also
anybody.
have
I mean, if you're
medicine.
rolling to hit, anybody who's got.
Yeah. Well, Eli has medicine.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't know how it
Everybody's
works,
got
though, but
minuses
about
to
it.
hit, even when you're throwing a grappling hook.
Wait, what?
Can I medicine him?
Sure, you can medicine him.
I don't know what medicine does.
Binding his wounds, probably.
Yeah.
We don't have time for this.
We need to start with spitting on it.
No, while he's doing that, I'm going to go try to
Rubber.
get the grappling hook up. Cover me. I'm going to start a grappling hook while they're doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I will cover him while he's doing
Okay.
it.
Is it intelligence?
Sure.
Sure.
Nice.
14, 18?
18. I don't know how does it work.
Uh,
I don't remember. You get like 1 or something like that.
There are books that tell us.
I'm pretty
these
sure he's
things.
healed up all the way to
Yeah.
full.
Completely fine.
It's called medicine.
Stronger
right?
than he was
Yeah, I'm
before.
looking it
Skill of medicine.
He's like a cyborg. He has laser cats.
Are you fixed on your target?
Freaking
Yeah.
laser cats. Medicine, intelligence, 137.
1, 3, 7.
8, 6, 7, 5.
Medicine.
There it is.
Engage maximum dice roll.
Do it.
This is going to be perilous.
Yep.
It's a lot of dice.
Oh god. There's always some like freedom ones.
A successful medicine wound
Oh,
treatment.
one
intelligence
keep one.
roll in 15 will remove 1 die.
1 keep 1.
1 keep 1 of wounds
Yep.
from the victim.
Get a raise?
Keep 6.
Each successful raise, yeah.
Did you get a raise?
No.
No. So 1 die. 1 keep 1.
All right, hopefully this blows up.
Do it.
Why are you going to wait for Dave?
Oh yeah.
Keep 6. I can't.
What the?
8,
What is this new devilry?
9,
I'm good at one
Doesn't-
thing, okay?
5, 3. Oh yeah, this is a 6.
Yeah. Keep 5, you said?
You said keep 5.
6.
6.
6. Oh, and a 3. So you've got 15, or I'm sorry, 17.
Enough.
Yeah,
37.
yeah.
All of the torches and fires within 140 feet of us
Okay.
go out.
Awesome.
Including the burning people.
Including if there's any burning people, which is why I said,
Yeah. Good on you.
They can't light themselves faster than I can put them out.
That's
So-
true.
Right.
Oh!
Boom!
14.
14. There was a 0 and a 4. Very nice.
So 14 from 40 is 30,
26.
26.
Nice.
That puts me back at nicked.
Yeah.
His nicked is total is 21, right? Mm-hmm. The next one would be 27. So yeah, I'm just 1 point away from great.
Excellent. Okay.
Very good. Wow.
All right.
Like a little mustard poultice to pull you through, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Shot
So-
of adrenaline.
The entire area is bathed in darkness, including where the battle's going on.
This is
And,
where the ninjas attack.
Thanks, Eli. Thanks.
Can I try to use my bow to throw a grapple up?
Sure. Why not?
That's why I specifically made sure you had your target in your mind's eye.
Well, I was either going to throw it or I was going to either shoot it. That's just depending on what Stu would allow me to do.
And you're like not wounded, right?
Use a t-shirt cannon.
Well, I'm wounded, but I don't have any negatives. So that's
Yeah. So you're the guy to be doing this.
So that's a 20.
Okay, that's plenty. All right. The grappling hook is up there, cinched nicely.
Right.
Oh no, they're angry. I can't drink that.
What? What happened? You can't.
So, for some reason, I bought like a 4-pack of Boddingtons, and every single one of them, when I open it, it turns into a freaking
Can I have it?
horrifying mess.
It
I
won't-
caution
it
you,
won't
stay
for
away
me.
from your electronics and everything
It
you
won't
care
for me.
about.
Can I have your horrifying?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it is. It is a little domed.
That's what I'm saying. They were all like that.
All right. So yeah, you have the hook. You have the rope.
Okay. I have Makiko hold the line and I'll climb up first.
Okay. Make a strength TM 15.
Me too, to hold it?
No.
Oh. I mean, he's Crane. I'm pretty sure I can bench that.
16.
Okay. All right. So you make
Hashtag
it.
famous one.
Yeah.
You make it
Oh,
up
my
to-
character too.
Okay. You make it up to the top of the wall.
All right.
The first thing you notice is that the little sort of parapet area where all of the Ashigar would be,
Right.
there's no one there.
Okay. I signal down to have somebody follow me, and I'm just basically going to have my Tetsubo ready, and anybody comes around a corner is going to get lit.
Okay. Who is going up next?
I have a feeling I'll go up last because he and I are busy.
Okay.
I'll go up last just in case.
Okay.
You need something to fall on.
Yeah.
So that would leave
Yeah,
you.
I'm going to
so
send
she's
him
holding
up
the rope.
first. Yeah.
Sure.
TN 15 strength roll.
Can I help him?
I was going to
help him.
suggest
Sure.
I'm
I could,
last
like,
so I could just
boost
tie
him.
it around
Can you
myself.
like tie it around his neck while we're doing it?
Dude.
This Yugenja.
That's bad.
Well, he made it up. New Tetsubo.
Neck of Earth.
Is that Chinese folklore that the guy had an unbreakable neck?
So
Yeah.
if
I
he's
remember
helping
that.
you, add a die.
That was a kid story.
Yeah.
They were brothers.
And drink the ocean.
7 of them.
Yeah.
You see the 15?
Oh, yeah.
And a 10. With gusto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so.
And I get
Dude,
to
you're like what?
So I'm at 19 already.
You're like fizzicking up
19.
there.
Oh,
Let's
what a
do-
guy climbing up a rope.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. How fucking hard that
I
is.
should have made it a TN 25. I didn't.
He still would have
But he still would have made
Yeah,
it.
okay.
That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
This is as hard as a large Shugenja climbing a rope.
No, it's
all day.
literally just my feet. Like I'm just
Right.
like pinching it between.
All
I
right.
feel like we would send you up next because one of us needs to cover while one of us holds it.
Sure.
I can cover you down there now that I'm at the top of the wall.
That's fine.
What
was it
again? Stu just opened a beer and it went all over.
TN 15?
Yeah.
Can I make it an athletics roll?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I should have said that. It could always be an athletics roll. Yes. Athletics.
That would be much better for me. Still fail.
Oh my.
No, you got that.
Yeah,
Well,
well.
he's +5. So.
No, I'm minus. Oh, no way. That's just a hit. Climbing up a rope, I don't think I have a problem.
No, it's everything.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
it's a TN modifier to everything you do.
So minus 3.
Minus
there you
3.
go.
Okay.
So where I'm
need a
at,
15.
I'm at, and it's my
many
athletics
keeping?
roll is 5 keep 3. So let's do this first. So that's 16 minus. Is that 16?
You hit it on the nose, I think.
18.
18 minus
Minus
3 is
3 is
15. You hit it right on the nose.
No more effort than required. You looked at that rope and you went, all right, I got this.
I think that was a lot of effort because he's like, "Ugh," and then his wounds like probably like fluctuate like. "Ugh."
It's like,
Oh, yeah.
all the blood on his hands is just like
Oh,
slippery.
Who's left?
There's the 2 of us.
You go
Okay.
You-
So,
Do you want me to cover you guys?
yes, please.
with what?
Strength plus athletics.
Burning? That's what I can do.
What?
You said strength plus athletics.
Yeah, we're doing cover.
She got it.
I got it.
Oh,
She was like,
F yeah, dude.
it's like, please.
She just makes it look cool.
Well, I
too.
actually forgot to add my strength into it. Oh well. I just rolled pure athletics.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
We're
Yeah,
awesome
absolutely.
at this game, guys.
27.
Oh, awesome.
He was still successful. So
Actually, I think the way this works out, I think it is 5 keep 3 because it already works out. My athletics is 2, my strength is 3, so it's
That's
5
That's
keep
what
3.
it,
So
it
it's
should have
right.
been, yeah.
That's
you
what
did
it
it
should
right.
35.
All right. Okay.
Oh, geez.
You coil the rope up as you're
Yeah.
I just want to
He saw me go it, and then he like had to show me up.
Right.
And he gets up yoga, guys. It's
Yeah.
really super helpful.
All right, you get up there. It is this part of. I mean, it's not quite as large as a city because there's outlying stuff on the outside of the wall, but it is eerily quiet here.
All right, Shigenja Gate. We need to find the sword.
Is that like conjugate?
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
You could say if you want to
Conjugate.
conjure, that's conjugate. But
if I have to write it down, then it's conjugate.
yes, but right now you're in conjugate.
Oh God.
Okay, gotcha.
Is there a way, Sama, do you think that we
Give
can,
me a hi hat.
even though it might not be
I give you
prudent
nothing
to
for
draw
that.
attention to us, the swords are looking for us.
Yeah.
Should I draw attention to us? I'm good at that.
Somehow
Perhaps
there's
we-
a tower with a big eyeball going, I see you.
Perhaps we should find out why things are so quiet before we draw
Yeah,
attention
I
to
think
ourselves.
some mundane investigation would probably do us.
I'm assuming
Oh.
it's because the lion have drawn everybody to the other side. But
I can help with mundane investigation also.
Yeah.
Well, why don't one of us do the mundane and you do you?
Aye, aye.
Does any of us
See what
have
the commie-
Do any of us have the investigation
girl.
skill?
Get it? No, but
Oh, you
does.
do.
I,
See,
I,
that's
I
what
actually
I'm saying.
do. Like that's.
I know you do.
well, I mean,
Really well put together utility character over there.
He burns and he knows things.
he burns and he So he's like half player character. He burns things.
Right.
I got all this awesome opium in this
Half
pipe. but I
player
forgot
character
I
on my
forgot
mother's
lighter.
side.
Accurate.
All right. So, what would you prefer I do first?
Nuke everything.
Yeah.
I'm going to start looking around real quick.
Okay.
Let's do just straight up, just
Pick,
using my peepers to try to see.
see what's
where
up with the
everybody
commie
went.
first.
So where you are, basically, there's sort of like an alleyway between the buildings, the closest buildings closest to the wall, and it is empty. There is no one down there. And looking along the wall, you really can't see all the way around, but you can see to the end of the wall, and it is completely clear, and you can see a little bit as it turns and to head the other direction before it's obscured by the buildings inside. Because some of the buildings inside are much taller than the wall is. You can hear commotion coming from north or west from the west. You hear people. You can see light in that direction, but it's a ways away.
Okay, so the main line of combat seems to be in the west.
Yeah.
From the general layout of the place that I'm at, and knowing that the battle's over there, can I roll like awareness plus battle to see what the most likely point for the HQ
Sure.
to be held?
Oh, look at that. That's a plan and stuff.
That's a 10 and stuff.
Nice.
Good, because I are not so smart, and I can only keep 2 of these. Oops. 26.
26. All right. And your mic is back on. All right. Yeah, there. You can actually see there's in the very center is a very tall sort of spire shaped tower, and there are signalers on the top of that tower.
And I basically point that out. It's like, if there's anybody in charge of this battle, that's where they're at.
Great.
Do we, well, do we think that the one carrying the sword will be the one calling the shots in this battle, or will they use it as a distraction?
The sword seems to be one that is attuned to leading others in battle. So I would make the assumption that that guy is controlling this battle right now, and that is the most likely source, judging from the signals of where that is.
Yeah. Dave is communing with the spirits.
Kumbaya.
He's kumbayaing, yes.
Keep 6 again.
Okay. So
Jeez.
No
8,
10s,
7.
but a couple of
It's a
8s.
7. That's an 8.
So that's 30
It's a
right
5.
there.
We get rid of all the 1s and 2s.
So plenty again.
Yeah.
Commune is not real a tough spell.
It's been in the past.
Well, yeah, but I've gotten
The old system,
I've
I
gotten
think.
better.
Yeah, you got better at it. Very
Like
good.
everything's hard when you're level 1.
That's true.
As it should be.
So yeah, well I can't tell you yet. The kami have not spoken yet. Give us a moment.
The kami are missing. They went to go
Oh,
get pizza.
God. Shugenja
Delicious.
never bathe alone.
Bloody
Delicious pizza.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
My fear, before I find out what Stu has to say, is that the city is a trap.
Yes. That's
That it's abandoned and it's full of explosives or something. And
Are we at the main city? That's what I forgot to ask.
My hope is that when you light a big tower on fire, there's no
he
way for
said
him to
it's
get
not
out.
a city. He
If
said
he's
it's like
there.
a key.
But then how do we know?
this could all
Regardless,
just be a ruse.
Regardless, you just light
You know,
the thing on
put a
fire.
token force
Sorry.
outside the city, evacuate the city,
Good luck, guys.
lure in the enemy army, and destroy it.
That doesn't seem very honorable. It also doesn't seem very. That seems new age fighting, not old school fighting like a kami or like an Oni would do. He thinks 2-dimensionally,
I see. Yes,
like Khan.
like Khan,
What? That's
Wrath of
crazy.
Khan. Right?
No, I know. I'm just like, no. No.
There seems to be a prevalence towards 2-dimensional thinking.
I don't know. I think that
Don't start.
the gifts of these swords
I've had to
is
steep myself.
tactical genius, and the thing is that the tactical genius sword has been given to a tactical genius, which is why it's the worst sword to get to that guy.
Right.
So yeah, we got to start thinking about outside the box shit that this guy's trying to pull off on us. So yeah.
Yes, but we're also still a Rokugan, and there's honor and glory involved with every battle.
Indeed.
So you have to temper it with the fact that, basically we have to do Sun-Tzu, the art of war.
Right.
The kami have been appeased.
There is pizza
Their
for the
hunger
kami.
is sated.
Are there pizza for the players?
You can get some if you want. They didn't even touch the cheese pizza. I buy them 2 pizzas and they only touched one of them.
No one can hear what you're saying.
That's all right. No, I
It
could.
has nothing to do with
yeah.
anything anybody needs
It's
to
not
know.
We bought
anything
pizza,
that
but
these listeners
there's
need to hear
yeah, we
about
can
this
go get
delicious
pizza if we want. Yeah.
Right. Yes. All right.
Great.
That is elsewhere.
So
Wait, he
Dave passed
successfully.
the touch
yeah.
of death, and we won.
I killed the bad guy and got the sword. Cool. Let's go.
Cool. Pizza time.
Put that rope back down. Let's go. No, I communed with the kami very successfully. I would like to ask if the fire spirits here feel that void, that absence that we've become familiar with at this point. And by we, I mean my friendly little fire spark.
Those green dice are the ones I usually use because they're easier to read.
They tell you that yes, and they're very happy with the void.
Where is it?
And they point, and you can see there's a sort of a glow off in the distance.
Not the tower?
It's beyond the tower,
Beyond the tower.
and the glow is getting brighter, and you're starting to hear some screaming.
So it's like coming towards us?
make a perception.
No, I get it. I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
Okay.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, you're completely right with the burning people on fire thing. That's a thing happening over there, and that's where the sword is. But it's across the city, beyond the tower.
Well, then let's make it
We
quick.
better hurry.
What if we light that tower up? And,
Can you
have
set
him
it
come
on
to
fire?
us?
Sure.
Here's the deal: he's issuing orders from there. It will be, if he decides to come to us, they will have to turn en route with the lion at their back.
Well, he's not in the tower.
I understand. It's a distraction.
I
a
will just
tactical
put that out
element.
there.
If you do that, though, will you be able to do anything else the rest of the night?
Sure.
Okay. What do you think?
I
If we bring
I
this,
get-
if we light this tower up and we get rid of the Sinkleman, and it's also a signal that he
I
can,
think it's a brilliant plan to set that tower on fire. I'm all for it. 100% back that play.
if you get me to the base of the tower, I
So
can.
that wouldn't that be dishonorable though? Like,
No, they're the enemy.
okay,
at this point they're employing
We are in
foul
a
magics.
giant battle.
that's true. All right, well, cool.
But yeah, I just have to touch it.
Okay. Then let's get over there.
Yeah, we get you there.
Let's make that happen.
All right. You make your way through, and the screaming is getting louder and more intense. And then you hear someone say, "Open the gates."
Dude,
And then-
turn them off first.
Well, if we're going to the tower,
Okay.
you got one big fire spell left. Putting out people or burning down the tower. I'm happy to do either one.
I didn't realize that. I thought the people were already out. I didn't realize that the people were lining up to get. How come you guys always know this stuff and I don't?
I don't know.
I thought they were already out on the battlefield on fire.
Nope. They're on the other side of the tower, lined up in the street, ready to be doused with.
Honestly, I think that's probably a better idea.
We
To
should
put
put
those
them
guys
out.
out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I was under the impression they were out.
Dirty Shadowlands.
I can take a nap.
Yeah, but they're
And
doing
then
shallow
come
lens
back and
guns,
burn
could
down
do
the
some
tower
damage
tomorrow.
over there. You never know. They might have some gaijin pepper too.
All right. People it is.
Yeah. The people.
So how many people, when we get around the tower, how many people do we see lined up for the flaming?
The flaming.
Flaming.
the deflaming, hopefully.
Hopefully the deflaming.
Yeah.
Like 500 to 600.
Whoa!
And they're some of them are bushi, some of them are peasant soldiers, and they basically they've been basically tying bundles of sticks and straws to them, and then lacquering them with pitch, and now they're lighting them on fire with torches.
That's good. I'm glad it's torches. Would have been problematic if it was actual other fire casters, which I assume are probably a thing from the Dragon Clan because I'm not familiar with their people.
I think fire is their element.
Right.
Right.
Because dragons and that.
That's the dopest tattoo.
Suspending a. Can you spend voids on?
Yeah, it is.
This to do
Actually, I really like the crane tattoo too. I like
extra
All
hits
the
and
tattoos
stuff.
are dope, but
Void again to be able to spell
The dragon
voids like that, like we do.
Yeah.
Samurai. Cool. I just didn't remember.
I assume
All right.
so.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for 3 raises.
Okay.
to expand the radius.
So you need a 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
Lucky.
rocket.
You spinning a void?
Yep. Yeah, but I gotta borrow a die.
Or a good die there.
Take Stu's dice. What are you doing?
You'll notice I haven't rolled those. I haven't rolled those
Do you
at
want a
all.
cup to put them in? Oh, no.
Whoa, not that
I've already
much.
touched
No,
it.
there's that. Yeah.
Oh,
it's 20 on 2 dice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm keep 6.
Zero,
you got
zero,
Yeah.
Yeah.
eight,
Oh, but look what my die rolled.
8. It's a 10. You're right. You
No,
win.
it's a 1.
Oh, this is, oh, I thought
That's
this
not my
was.
die.
Oh, that one. Never mind. Fucking
That like
dice.
honey gold.
Right, and then 6. You said 5, right?
6.
Okay, this is 16. Okay.
Now, do you get to re-roll those 10s? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at.
But I beat 30 already.
Yeah, he's already beat the TN. And he doesn't get bonus raises.
Okay, that's what I was going. That's where I was going with that. It's like, okay.
Thank you. So yeah, and it's all fire down the
Okay.
street. So
All
it's
right.
140 plus 170 feet.
Right.
So I don't know if that's everybody, but it's at least the best I can do. So
It's not quite the vanguard. The guys at the right at the thing. So probably about 100 of them are still ignited as the gates are opening and they go rushing out. The rest of them are still screaming in pain.
well, sure.
Right. And that the signal is given behind you now. You can hear the and the signal is given and they all start charging out.
Okay. But all of the other, including all the lights, all the guys with torches, everything goes
Right.
down.
Yes. The place is bathed in
And
darkness.
probably any lights on the tower.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So they're signals unless they are
Yeah,
audible.
you're standing at the base of the tower. It's
Yeah.
ground zero for this
Right.
orb of darkness you've just cast. Yeah, cool.
Now we need to do the Shaun of the Dead when they pretend to be zombies. We can pretend to be people on fire.
Like,
Like,
oh!
oh, this hurt. Ow.
Oh, my scars.
The sword is somewhere nearby, not in the tower.
Okay.
Can I make a perception plus battle to try to pinpoint somebody who might be a leader down on the ground with it?
Sure, absolutely. Your TN. I'm gonna make a
Oh.
TN 25 because it's
There's
very dark.
2 10s.
Yep.
wrecked it.
28.
36.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, you see that there is a figure that he's tall, large, bald head, and he is tattooed. It's not me.
No, I was laughing. I just started laughing because I started thinking about like the what's her face song. He's large.
Olive oil.
Yeah.
You
And
can have him.
And I was thinking, like, he's just going to go, he's the one on the dais with the big sword. And you're like, oh, of course.
But you see, and he's being escorted by some of the guys who are going around with the torches. There's like 3 or 4 of them that are sort of following him. And that was Battle and Perception. There was a crane and a lion with him.
Ah.
Oh,
Sama.
good.
I don't know the clan champion's name, but he's over there. And there's also a crane and a lion.
Lion.
Bushi with him.
That's your department. Go smash him in the face. I know.
I'm going
We
to
killed the guys already.
string up my
for the
bow.
sword.
Yeah, but we're dealing in a world where undead is a thing.
Snap, snap.
Son of a bitch.
Anyway, they're walking along and they go inside a sort of largish.
Hold on. Oh, okay.
They're
maybe not.
walking.
Okay.
You guys are talking amongst
I
yourselves.
was going to
figuring
say,
out
I'm
what to
stringing
do.
up my bow.
They're still walking.
Do it.
They basically go inside a building. I'll let you get one shot off.
I want to get a shot off.
Okay.
At the crane.
Okay.
And didn't you have special arrows with Jade on them?
Nope. Yeah.
You did. You made them.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you totally made
I
those.
totally made that.
Totally
I'm
made
going to
'em.
totally do that.
So you should have a thing.
What's let's see here. It's Kyojutsu, so it's six key 4.
I remember things sometimes. Not a
Glad
lot,
you did.
but sometimes.
Are they unawares?
They're unaware.
Is that one more?
Are they in
No,
the
their TN
Their
is
TN is
considerably
super
lower.
low.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 5, I think, or something like that.
Nice.
You're so surprised that I hit. It's 6 key 4.
Oh, wow.
It's more than 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Way more.
Yeah.
Look at that.
If to be honest with you, if you knew that you were caught him unaware, I would have gotten like some 3 or 4 raises for damage, just go because I knew there was going to be
I
some reason.
didn't realize that was an option.
Yeah.
As well. So, all right. So, and what's the damage, I guess, on an arrow? Because remember, these things
Yeah,
vary.
It depends on the type.
Yeah.
Yeah. With
This is a
Jade.
made-up jade one. I don't know. What
Right.
is the regular, like, willow? What is it? The willow's whatever arrow?
You
Willow's
had to ask.
feather.
Yeah, honest, I think-
Well, there's like broadhead and
There's
There's
a
flesh
razor cutter and
the
the
flesh
yeah.
cutter. There's an armor piercer and like the regular one.
That's the willow whatever.
You're probably using a flesh cutter at this point because you
I'm
need
going to call it a flesh.
But it's made out. It's made out of jade.
With jade on it. All it needs is jade on it. It doesn't need to be like honed out of jade. Let's look up arrows. What do you think?
I'm thinking it's 2K2.
I think you're probably right.
That sounds right. That sounds good. Let's make
Arrows. There's actually it's a 199. Hold on one second. Because
Yeah, do you mind?
Maybe it's 10 keep 11.
I think so.
It's 2 keep 2 per point of any ring you have.
Hashtag fact. Hashtag learn to play L5R from Happy Jacks RPG.
No, don't do that.
Hashtag don't do that.
Bows, arrows. So we decided it was going to be not armor creep, but flesh cutter. So flesh cutter is 2 keep 3.
Okay, there you go. Now I think you add your strength. Don't you add your strength to the bow?
Doesn't that say 2 keep 3? How do you get 2
Yes.
keep 3?
I think you
'cause you add your
strength to the
yeah.
rollers.
Or something like that.
I think.
Yeah, let me look this up.
Or maybe, no, the bow I think gives you a roller bonus.
Yeah, it's 'cause
depending
the
which
bow
bow
is a
you've
pers-
got.
All right, now I can actually look up. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I actually have that here. I forgot. Yeah, katana. It's a hanku, so it's a. Is that 6 keep 4? Damage is 1 keep 1 for the lowest one. So
You already hit.
I did.
You did. Daikyu.
Thank you, Hankyu.
Hankyu. Strength 1. So it's yeah.
3 keep 3.
3 keep
3 keep 3.
Oh, out of his shoes.
12.
That's 12. Okay. All right.
Does anything happen if he Shadowlands?
Is there the jadening bonus?
The Jadening.
The arrow hits him. He falls. It hits him in the leg, and he falls to the ground. And then they sort of finish rushing him, but he's laying out there in the field.
So the crane guy didn't make it to the building.
No, he did not make it to the building.
Okay.
I was hoping it would get their attention. Oh well.
We got their
Well, it
attention.
did,
Oh, yeah.
for sure. That guy's attention is gone.
Now it's to go hit this crane guy with the beat sticks like it's Shaun of the Dead.
Or should we roll initiative or what?
Do you want to do all kinds of different things?
I'm not jumping in front of y'all, so...
Well, I think that the three of us are probably charging in to finish off the guy on the floor and then breaking the freaking building like gangbusters.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll initiative then.
All right.
1 die plus insight rank plus...
It's reflexes plus
Reflexes,
insight
that's
rank
it.
keep reflexes.
Yay. 10s are awesome and 2 9s is awesome.
Stupid crane. Teen 17.
I forgot to subtract my 3 from hitting, but I hit with a lot.
You hit with a lot.
So it
Yes.
should be
Yeah,
okay.
you
now.
super,
yeah,
you
you're
super
fine.
got
Totally
it.
fine.
Because you had a 10 in his camp.
And this doesn't count towards initiative then. My minus 3. That's only for damage and hitting and stuff.
Oh shit!
No, I think it counts.
Everything,
It's
including
everything.
scratching
It is
your butt.
absolutely everything.
Any roll that even, yes.
So my initiative is let's see, where was it? 6 keep 4.
Jeez.
Well, I'm fast. That's what I. That's
Reflexes is sort of his thing.
Yeah, it's really all I do. That's
Agility
the
reflexes.
only good thing I can
Yeah,
do.
Kimmy has an Earth of 4, which is ridiculous too.
Yeah.
So let's see here. That's
Welcome to
16, 20, 22, 23. So I have to minus 3.
Anyone beating 23?
Yeah,
No.
32.
Hot shit.
I had 17.
I just like you were
20.
super on the DL until you're like, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I got it.
17?
21.
Gosh.
Hey, I'm all about
Oh, my
speed.
old man body's catching up
I
to me
just
now, guys.
rolled
Yoga.
well.
Yoga's failing me.
The Naga
We used
yoga.
it all to get up the rope.
That's handy. Because I got the last on that list. With 15.
Yeah, my whole school is built around speed and dodging and.
Yeah, well, they're scouts. They're supposed to go out there and be able to see something, get the fuck out of the way.
Well, more than that, it's efficiency cuts. They're not actually not scouts. They're they're all about the quick.
I did make a mistake. I can do some more fire.
Oh,
Okay.
So if you'd like me to take care of this tower behind us,
You suck.
Because I forgot about the bonus void ring spells.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Shit.
You dropped the thing.
Automatically counts as a 1.
You suck.
Yeah. Wow, that's so many dice.
Crikey.
All the dice.
Oh my god.
That's for the army, right? Not one guy?
2, 3, 4, 5,
even know what that
6,
looked
7,
meant.
8, 9. It's 10 dice you rolled?
No, that's more than 10.
No, it should be plus insight rank, right?
Oh, yeah.
12 dice.
So
God. I can't see them all, so.
Well, guys, I'm gonna Yojimbo the Shugenja.
I like how that's just a thing now. Like, you're like, something shit's hit the fan. Somebody watch that guy.
No, it definitely should be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Since you have cosmic
20.
powers to make stuff go fire.
33, 40.
Don't squeeze the shaman, yo.
Oh, I rolled another 0.
I see.
40, that's 50.
No, that means you multiply your n by 0.
60.
60.
70.
Is that thing?
He's watching me roll it.
I have 100.
I'm watching you too, and it looks rigged.
77.
77. All right. That's his initiative is 77.
So he just blew his entire wad on going first. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to be the one to go last.
Right.
Tell myself that a lot.
I just rolled initiative for the other schlubs.
Oh god.
I'm rolling 5, keep 3, and I rolled 3 10s.
Yep. So you're at 30. Yeah, all right.
44.
Cool, guys.
Schlubs. All
But
right.
at least the burning pitch ones are far.
Yeah. Oh, they're
Run out.
running out. Mako. What would you like to do? There's a guy sitting. There's a guy laying there. He's like kind of. He's not seriously wounded. He's starting to get up, but it's like you get shot in the leg with an arrow, you're gonna fall down.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I'm surprised that his companions just left it.
Oh no, they like shuttled the champion away.
Right, but still.
That's a Secret Service guy.
Yeah, they leave them, they don't care.
Someone else will come and deal with that. Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, F it. I'm just going to go charging in.
Okay.
F the dude up.
All right.
Which guy? The down guy?
The downed guy, yeah.
The slowly rising crane.
So, what's my TN to hit this guy? Since he's prone and all
I would say 10. It's not. He's going to hear you come up, so he's not going to be entirely unaware.
All right.
But he's in the process of getting up, so it's not.
All right, I'm going to go with 2 raises.
Okay.
On it. So I need a TN 20.
Yeah, you can do it.
You can do it.
9, 9, 9.
999.
Yes, yes,
That'll work.
I feel like it was really a marketing mistake that they did not release Inglorious
Did you get it?
Bastards on September
Yes.
9th.
Okay.
Right?
3 9s. That's like a
Because
20.
it came out in 09,
999.
All right.
and they even had that in the trailer, and I was like, I thought it was going to flash up on the screen as that was the release date.
That would have been funny.
They didn't do it.
Failure.
When was it
Marketing
released?
loss. It was in the fall of 09. And I was like, it's so close. It was done. You could have...
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
These 3s, 8. Keep 3. I had 2 raises.
999. 27 again.
27. Okay. And how much did you do the first time, Stork? Do you remember?
No.
Okay.
Thought you wrote that down. That wasn't
No,
my
I
job.
didn't.
I see he's dead.
Yeah, 35 points of
Okay.
killing damage.
3 keep 3.
3 keep 3.
Somewhere in the teens is what he did. I can't remember.
Yeah, it was like
Lethal.
between 13 and 17.
Something like
Some
that.
number like that.
Elemental fire damage.
All right,
Plus,
so I'm
plus
gonna,
if there's a
I'm gonna
bonus
put
for
him.
the Jade
Somebody
power.
was listening can tell us.
I'm going to put him at hurt.
Rewind it.
He. Well, he was in the process of getting up. Okay, you come up and you hit him, and you basically knock him. You're using the beat stick, or you
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you knock him back down to the ground. He's hurt, but he's looks like he's reaching for his sword.
Okay.
And that brings us to Taquito.
Taquito. Is that your fucking...
Sorry. I thought his name was Flauta.
I was really excited.
I got super excited for some taquitos.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, oh, does it come with guacamole?
I was like, who is that? Is that a new player? Like, that would be amazing if you just had somebody waiting outside this whole time. You're like, it's Taquito's turn. And then becomes some new player sits down at the table and we're like, what?
Roll, start, roll.
A bunch of nacho cheese all over the place.
I'm going to shoot him with my bow again.
Okay.
So it's 6 keep 4. So let's see here. Let's see here. 10, 18, 21, 25 minus 3 is 22. Right?
Okay, that will definitely hit.
And what did we decide the damage
keep
was
3.
again?
3 keep 3.
3 keep 3?
Yeah.
Nice.
7,
21.
so 20.
Reroll a 10.
21. Roll 10.
For damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
For everything.
Unless you don't want to.
No,
25.
25.
You guys, I just out of character, I shot the crane because I thought he might be a Shigenja. And I didn't want to have to deal with it. But it turns out he's not. So, oh well.
Oof. All right, he is down.
I mean, you had 1 in 3 chance to get a Shugenja.
My thought was, I mean, that way it's just a 2 Bushi, but otherwise I should have shot at
What are you saying about
Big
Bushi?
Bad. Nothing.
Makiko.
You are well equipped to deal with them, is what he's saying.
Yes. Right. Okay. We're not within striking distance of the other guys, right?
No, they're behind a door.
Yeah.
They've like gone inside someplace.
Well, this guy's.
Oof. Microphone.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's the.
So how this guy's injured?
Oh, he's down.
So is the initiative, the clarification, initiative just for this guy, or is the
No.
initiative? Okay.
Will you tell me where you're going to go? Because he shot it with an arrow and he beat him with a beat stick, and the guy's laying on the ground.
Okay, that's fine. Someone else will finish him off. I'm not interested in that shit. I'm gonna go over.
There's glory for finishing him.
Is there? No.
I love how her eyes lit up. Is there?
I'm gonna go check out this door.
Okay.
With the Tetsubo.
You knock on the door with the
I'm not going to
Tetsubo.
knock on the door with the Tetsubo. Well, I will knock on the door with the Tetsubo.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
but-
say knock, he means
I know.
knock.
I know. That's
Here's
exactly
Johnny.
right.
Housekeeping.
Yeah.
You're knocking, yeah.
So what would I roll for that? Since
Roll
it's
to
not
attack the door.
Roll to attack the door.
Yeah,
What's the
basically
TN on hitting a door?
it's basically like a 5
It's
to hit
5,
something inanimate. But the thing is, the doors also have hardness that does a damage reduction, and they have their own little rules for it.
I roll to attack the darkness.
So it was 5. Go for at least
Yeah.
a
I rolled to attack the gazebo.
Yeah, go for like a few raises.
Can I go after? Is there like a latch or something on it? Like.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go after that then.
Okay.
Because
all
that's
right.
what the raises.
The
would
door's
do.
all super reinforced, but the walls are all paper.
Yeah, there you go.
That's actually what
No, this building is actually made out of stone.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Burn
no.
Notice taught me that. When you're trying to break into
Right,
a
yeah.
building,
Just
you
go through the drywall,
walls.
yeah.
Yeah, they go through the drywall. It's a lot better than the door.
Right. Oh, it's a very strong door. So keep 3 and 7. Yeah.
You didn't declare any raises, right?
No. Well, I said I was aiming at the
Oh, at the
lock.
Okay. What'd you get?
16, 17, 18, 22.
Okay. All right. I figured 20.
Okay. I hit the.
Roll your damage.
Okay.
Yo.
What's the damage to a lock? Okay.
10.
Yeah, you want to take them out
10.
before they summon demons.
Yeah. That's the point.
Been there, done
Before
that.
you light the thing on fire.
Yeah.
That's not the building. They didn't go in the tower. They went in.
And it's stone player characters.
Was that a 7 or did it roll?
That was a 7.
It was? Okay.
Yeah.
Aren't there combustible things
All right.
inside?
29, 30,
Maybe.
31.
Like people?
No,
Holy shit.
No, I'm not. Sorry. No. 21.
21.
22.
You're so
Got
good
damn
at
zero.
Oh.
Yeah, you
I
really.
need to.
I do it like
Your
that's
follow up is awesome
the
every
fourth time in this game. It's a 10 and a 1.
She's strung out the gate.
You break the latch off, and the door sort of like half-ass swings open.
All right.
That's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Minoru.
Shake, shake.
I'll hold my
shake
action for the
Minoru.
Shugenja.
Okay.
Shake it all the time.
Ichido!
Work.
It is your turn.
I take several steps back and reach behind me and lay a hand on the building. Say my prayer.
Which building are you lighting on fire?
The tower
Okay.
with the signal
Okay.
stuff. This is a little tougher, guys.
Do the thing.
You got enough dice?
But you're kind of badass at this. So.
Yeah.
What's your TN?
Oh, shit.
5 at
Especially
least.
with, there's at least one 10
There's
there.
2 10s
Yeah.
and
Keep
a
6,
9
but let me get the TN right.
and
Because
a
I always mess that up.
9
It's
and a 7 and another 7.
5 times the mastery level, right? Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 15.
Okay.
And I don't need raises. It's fine.
And
So
this is just what kind of what?
this is a spell that's literally called Fiery Wrath, and I can read the description because it's fun.
Okay.
Fiery Wrath was originally created to clear brush for farming or to demolish wooden structures with minimum of work and no hazard. It is also used to start bonfires for rituals and celebrations. The spell allows you to destroy a building or other structure by appealing to the excitable fire kami within the target's materials. All flammable materials within the area of effect immediately catch fire and burn until nothing but ash is left. The fire cannot be extinguished except by magical means. Mundane water, sand, and other retardants have no effect. Only the structure targeted is affected by the spell, and it will not spread to adjoining structures.
Really should have done that on that other building.
It's
Living beings and materials not flammable are not affected, and even the clothes worn by people will ignite, but their flesh is untouched by this spell.
Okay. Right.
Interesting.
Maybe their armor will fall off.
Right. Yeah, all the little ties and nails will burn.
In the
off.
thing.
Well, yeah, but
naked dudes.
they're
going,
also up in a tower that's going to go.
And all the floors
Yeah.
made of wood go boom, 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 boom. And, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
gravity
So it basically the
slows
entire
the
thing
bigger.
just goes up at once, right?
Yeah,
That's what it sounds like.
instantaneous. It
Right.
says.
Okay.
All combustible things simultaneously, like a Roman candle. It's like a big
So like, woof, and the whole thing is just a literal pillar of fire.
Yes,
good.
that's a thing.
God, that's impressive.
See, it's like Dave bumbling around, la la la, everybody making fun of him until he does the thing, and then he's like,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
There's a column of flame shooting 300 feet into the air out of a giant stone tower.
This is the guy that we call a jerk face all the time.
To his face.
To his face. I need to rethink
I'm
my
very
stuff.
good at several things. They're just not any of the things we usually encounter.
I have a particular set of skills.
Yeah,
Very much
exactly.
So what's going on with the door?
So the door swings open, and
'cause I had
behind.
a hold action.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Easy
I was
go.
going to run into the door.
Okay, we're getting to the top of the initiative now, so I was going to have them go. But if you want to go before them,
Yeah,
you
he
can.
I'm
held
gonna
his
run
answer.
through the door.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, you run through the door.
Wait,
Dave.
Turn off my mic, though.
Yeah, that's fine. I got it.
Thank you.
There are two guys in here.
Good luck, everybody.
You go, Eli. Do the thing.
Any Boyd left?
Kill the
I do,
assholes.
but
Murder them in
Yeah.
the face.
can
Face
I
murder
tell
is
one of
definitely
them's
what we
the
wanna
clan
go
champion dude? Can I tell one of them's the clan champion dude?
No, neither of them is a clan champion.
Is your mic
Well,
off?
then.
Jork? Turn it off while you're chewing this. I'm across the table. I can't even hear it. I don't have the earbuds on, and I already know.
Well, no, if he doesn't, I always hit the button.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'll just attack one of the dudes.
You want to do any raises or never mind?
Too late. Oh, that's pretty good.
16, 25, 33.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know, but I don't know where these dudes' TNs are at because
That's
they're
true.
like guards. They're
You wrote
guards.
stuff down, so that means
Right.
it's good.
1, 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was to hit. That wasn't damage.
Yeah.
I got ahead of myself. Okay.
What we do for damage again?
6 keep 3
6,
for a
yeah.
Tetsubo.
Oh yeah, 7 because I'm.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Oh, it didn't count.
19, 24, 29.
Yeah. 29. That ain't bad, man.
Okay. All right. He's hurt. You're Tetsuba, right?
Yeah.
And smack him in the shoulder. Oh, his arm falls helplessly to the side.
We're so used to katanas. What is this thing?
Yeah. Oh my god, what is that?
TBS. Team beats it? Yeah. Finally, a guy with a sword. Oh, a Kaiju blade. Ah.
All right. They're both going to attempt to hit you. What is your TN to hit?
My TN was 25.
That was hard in that.
No, hers is 30. His is 25.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Actually, your TN should be 10 plus your reflexes times 5. So if you have a reflexes of 3, that's right.
It's 10. My reflex is 3.
15, 25.
Yeah.
But there's also a bonus from your armor.
That is 10 is the heavy armor.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
got
then
it.
his
Okay.
reflexes.
I mean, if you want to
15.
give me more armor, I'm down.
Nah, that's
Okay, cool.
Oh, I rolled 2 10s.
Now,
And then the next size
damage
is a
sucks.
6.
It smells so oniony in here. After you're out of the room for a minute, you come back to onions on that.
Dude, I already fessed up that I didn't take a shower this morning. That was just abuse.
That's not it. That's not it.
You are lucky if you can
That's
smell
sushi.
like toasted onions.
32, that will hit. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, are you facing down with the man?
Yeah.
No, I'm facing down with the mooks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
14.
Don't forget your damage reductions. You got like 8 points of that shit.
Yeah. So that's 6.
That counts for something.
Yeah.
I'm still healthy, guys. Yoga.
And then the second one is going to attack.
A lot easier.
Of course it will.
You ran in.
You did.
There they are beating on an old man. Shouldn't they be
Yeah.
ashamed of themselves?
21, so no.
No.
That misses. Okay. All right.
Hey, don't be afraid. Just run in there.
And now it is Mako.
I will follow my fellow samurai into the room and continue to be
Is the other guy still laying on the ground, not dead though?
well, he's...
He's down. He's not out.
But I'm still moving on to
Yeah,
the next
that makes sense.
worthy target. So, yeah, the guy that already looks like he has a limp arm, I'm going to go straight at him.
Okay.
I'm going to do a raise for damage, though.
Oh, excellent. Does that give you what?
An extra die is not a keeper, but a roller for the
Oh, okay.
damage.
All right. How many raises? Just one?
Just one.
Okay.
Just because I'm not really sure what his TN is, so I just want to do an exploratory...
While
Nice
he's
little-
counting, can you tell me what this building looks like? Is it attached to a bunch of other buildings? Is it like an outhouse that's on its own?
It looks like it is attached to other buildings that are larger farther down the way. It's 2 stories.
It is 2 stories.
2 stories.
And there's windows?
They're small, like small windows, not someone could go in and out of, but like
Okay.
to bring light in.
I love that Stark's one example of a building that's not attached to other buildings is an outhouse.
No, what I meant by, an outline. Are the windows moon shaped?
Yeah, it's so good. I'm sorry. It's very entertaining.
So I got a 41 to hit the guy.
To hit him? Oh, okay, yeah, go.
The Rokugan Sears catalog on the book inside.
I mean, it gave the exact right visual. It was a great example, but it was just entertaining too.
Ooh, he doesn't like that.
Ooh.
I forgot the word outhouse actually meant, I meant outlying building.
Outline.
31.
Yeah, no. Woohoo!
A little Mario-y.
There you go. All right, he's gone.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
So you probably take his head.
Yeah.
Nice.
Drop it.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice and gooey,
Taco salad.
and probably all over the walls,
All over.
dripping down.
That's okay like
brain
this.
matter.
As long as it's not like
Okay.
rotting
A dick
brain
move.
matter.
Yeah.
Fresh brain matter, sure.
Sure, yeah.
All right, sorry, I'm talking over story.
Care for quality.
I think I'm probably going to hold, only because,
Is your mic on?
yes, it's on.
Okay. All right.
I think I'm going to hold, only because I can't see into the building very well. There's a bunch of guys standing in the way.
Okay.
Here's what I want to do. I'm concerned that he is running either into the keep or going upstairs. Is there a way that I can position myself to see through one of the upstairs windows? Like drop back
they're
and look
small.
kind of
They're
thing?
like little, like letting light
I
in.
knew you were going to say that. Okay. I'm just going to hold for now.
Okay. All right. Makiko.
I'm gonna follow in Team Beatstick.
Okay.
And
Batter up.
yep, and whack at the one who's still up or
Okay.
standing.
Yep. He's untouched so far.
He might still stay that way.
The Battletech theory of you just kill one and then you move on to the next. Concentrate fire.
22.
Oh, yes, trying to go ahead.
I think he has Earth too.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's 26 then. Well, either
That's
way, I
like
hit the
once.
fuck out of him.
Ooh. 25 and a 10. 25.
Yeah, 25.
Oh, very nice.
At least you got your ones out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 34.
Yeah.
34.
He didn't like that.
No.
Oh, no.
It's like the fates, just like us together, all of us just like
Yeah.
wailing on whatever it is. It's like by yourself, but no. Right.
Okay.
It's a little tricky solo, yeah.
He's like down on one knee. You like bashed him like across the arm into the chest.
Good.
Snapped his arm, and he's laying on the ground.
Yeah.
He's not out. He's not technically down, but
I fucked him up.
you beat him down. So.
Yeah.
All right, and then Minoru.
Finish you.
Yeah, I'm swinging for the fences.
Okay.
I'll race twice.
All right.
Nice.
But I'm going to miss. But it's cool, though.
It's cool.
So your chance 30.
If you miss, it's just an intimidation roll.
'Cause two ranges, right?
Yeah. That is not a 30.
That's below average.
That is 17, 20 something. 22?
Yep, you
25.
missed.
Pretty close.
Yeah, close to.
Whoosh.
I'm getting nice.
Ichiro.
What's the status of the...
It is entirely aflame, and you hear screaming coming from up above.
They're not actually hurt by the fire, though.
Right.
Yeah,
but
but
still,
it's
they're
traumatizing.
sitting at the top of a tower
Yeah, I get
that
it.
is fully involved in flame.
It's cool. You know what? I'm going to sidle up next to...
I thought you were going to make s'mores.
Are marshmallows organic material?
Yes, I've seen them burn.
Yeah.
But I'll sidle up next to him.
Okay.
And wait there.
All right.
See if anybody comes running back towards us. I can do something about it.
Okay.
Do we see any other doors to this building that they ran into?
Make a perception.
Look at my sheet to figure
Oh no,
that
it's
out.
not dark anymore. Yeah, there's a big tower on fire.
Tower on fire.
There is one other door, like way, way, way down, like sort of back towards the tower.
How far away would that be?
It would probably take you a couple turns to get to it. So I don't know. I can't remember how the movement scale in L5R is very strange, but I don't know. Probably 100 feet, maybe a little more.
Okay. I'm going to move closer to there then, instead of just being next to him.
Okay, all right, no problem.
So that I'm well within 100 feet of that door.
Got it. Okay,
Not right up to it,
done.
because that's a magic number.
Mako.
Let me know when we're getting back to the top of the round. So I have a hold action.
Oh yeah, we were back at the top of the round.
What's this crane look like that's on the ground?
He looks like a crane, but he's got a couple tattoos on him.
No. Is he alive or dead?
He's not dead. He's down, but not out.
Can I shoot him with the arrow that I have?
Sure, if
Knocked.
you would like.
Yeah, let's just take him out.
You don't even need to roll.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like, that's just a coup de grace.
Yeah.
It's a coup de grace. So
You
damage.
don't even need to roll.
All right.
You missed.
Wink. He's dead. His story will never be told.
Nope.
All right, so back up to the top of the round, Mako.
So I will beat stick this guy.
Okay.
One raise, and he hits 25.
Wow, man. I'm on fire today. So that's 31.
Wow.
To hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got your raise.
Yeah.
You did it! Like, no, it's a 31 to size up my opponent.
Yeah.
I begin my Jujutsu challenge.
That's when I roll them. And then the damage, it's a...
18 plus 7 would be 25.
Go. Okay. That will take him out. All right. So he's out. And you're now this area looks like it's maybe an armory or something, because it's you can see. I mean, it's pretty much entirely empty, but you can see where there were racks where there were obviously spears and things kept here. And you can hear some noise coming from the right down, because this is sort of a narrow building, and it's pretty much open. And there's a door on this end, and there's a door on that end. You can hear some noise coming down from that end.
Well, I've already taken my action, unless we're outside. We're out of initiative.
Well, let's go ahead and stay in initiative for now.
Okay. So I did my thing.
So, taquito. Taco salad.
I'm going to follow the Shigenja. I'll be a couple paces behind, I guess.
Okay.
It looks like I can see where he's going towards the door.
Yes.
And that looks like it might be a point of entry or a point of exit. So
Okay.
I will knock an arrow and yeah.
All right.
So I guess I'm spending my initiative to move.
Okay. And that brings us to Makiko.
I'm gonna start heading down to where we heard the sound.
Okay. You can get to the door. It is closed.
Is it locked again?
It's just got like a latch thing.
All right, so I'm gonna do like the equivalent of a Rokugani cop thing, where you like have your Tetsubo ready and like flip open the thing and like kick it open and like
Okay.
have
all right.
my Tetsubo at the ready.
You can totally do that.
You got to do what guys do when they're flushing a really ganky toilet. Maybe women too, where you have your foot up and you
It's like
flush it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, if a toilet is that ganky, I'm not sitting on it, so it's
Yeah.
not a problem.
No, it's a guy.
Outhouse example, and then it's a kinky toilet.
All right.
Ganky.
Ganky.
Kinky toilet. I don't even know what website you're on, man.
There are holes in the wall in a kinky toilet.
Whoa. Okay. All right.
Whoa.
No.
Just say
It's not the toilet's fault.
It's not me.
No.
It's Stall's fault.
Yeah.
Clearly, it's
Illegal and awful. All right. So yeah.
Horrible.
So like.
I'm not condoning
No,
it.
I
I'm
know.
just
I'm
saying
just
it
saying.
exists.
Yeah. So Tetsubo like at the ready, but hey, bada, like flip the thing and
There's been many a time I've had
the other
this.
thing, kick
Open
the
doors
door,
with feet.
and then kick it hard and be ready to bash the total fluffy friendly person on the other side of the door.
You know it will be, right? It'll
Okay.
be like a kitten.
Yeah.
No, there's like a nice old lady that's just baking.
Yeah.
She's like, "Would you like some?"
That's just a room filled with corgi puppies. Like,
Oh.
Spilling out on you.
I think I'm like the one person in the world who's like, oh, corgis are fine. They're cute.
It's full of golden retriever
Okay.
puppies.
Yeah. No. I mean, like
I know.
they're
Corgis
fine.
are-
I would pick like a lot of other dogs before I'd pick a corgi for
I
myself,
agree.
though.
I agree.
Like they're fine.
I just saw a meme where this guy on the floor just got flooded with corgi puppies. And
I bet
so they're
the
in my head right
puppies,
now.
yeah, I guess are super. But puppies of anything are cute.
Jimmy Fallon had
Not-
like a golden retriever puppy moment.
Not chihuahuas.
Chihuahuas?
They look even more like rats
Okay.
Yeah,
when
they're
they're
little.
when they're little.
I don't-
And they shake
yeah.
even more.
Yeah.
And their
Yeah.
tails
And
are
their eyes look even bulgier.
Oh.
50% rage,
very
50%
Ren and
shaking.
Stimpy.
Yeah. All right.
You kick the door open with the thing, and it is another sort of long hallway. Except this time there are on the not the side you entered from, but the opposite wall. There are openings.
Oh, good.
Murder holes.
Oh, yeah.
And you can hear sort of echoing off the stone. You can't really hear the battle from here. And you can hear sort of echoing off the stone here that someone is going, whispers, the whispers. Do you hear them?
That's not creepy.
No.
Is that my action? Like, is that my...
You can step in, but I think opening the door would be a complex act.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll wait.
Okay.
I'm going to wait until we all go together.
Good plan.
All right.
I'm going to walk into this meat grinder all by myself.
I mean, I feel like that part she wouldn't be worried about, but the whispers thing, that's like,
She's totally
Not-
prepared for this.
Yeah.
You've
You
been
guys are built
training
for
for
meat grinder.
years
Well,
now
Yeah, you
to
guys are
deal
built
with
for
weird,
meat
creepy
grinder.
whispers into your ear.
Right. But with a group.
Minoru. And as she opens the door, you can hear it too. It's like echoing in this room now.
Dad's like, don't listen to those whispers. My whispers are better.
I
Yeah.
yell to which character's name start?
yeah.
Takashi.
Takashi.
He almost says taquito.
I did. I did.
All it takes is 3 times,
Yep.
and then that's a name.
He's outside and walking towards another entrance.
Because Minoru yells, shoot up an arrow as a signal. Because I mean,
You guys are in a 2-story building.
oh,
It's like this, basically, right?
No, there's openings on the
And openings,
opposite wall.
right? Yeah, it's windows.
so can I yell
Not windows. These are like
like slits?
almost like they're almost like pillars. Like I mean,
So there's giant spaces in between.
there's a like a section of wall that's probably about that wide, and then there's a gap about that wide next to it, and a section of wall and a gap in a section of wall.
So can I yell to him?
Sure. Yeah, that's not really much of a building at all. It's like the Acropolis.
That's what. Well, you don't see that from your side.
Okay.
This is on the opposite wall.
I got it.
From where you guys came in.
Copy.
Okay.
Takashi, throw up a signal. Probably need backup for this. Whatever's about to go down, and then I start following Kimmy.
Okay.
It will be fine.
What do I hear? Do I hear anything?
Want me to make a
make
string plus projection of voice roll?
No, but I would like him to make a perception roll, only because there's a battle.
Right.
The gates are now
No,
starting
I'm
to
good.
shut, and there's a battle going on. So.
Diaphragm plus strength of voice.
Tonga no Shiplo.
Oh, 11.
You heard? They said something. You don't know what they said, but they said something.
We're getting
you heard
murdered.
some noise.
Taquito, don't forget the guacamole.
Okay, but I still got the eye on the Shigenja. I'm going to keep guarding the Shigenja.
That's actually a pretty good roll, though. Like,
Yeah, for 2 dice.
2 dice, that was
For
that
2,
was
2,
above
but that's
average.
pretty good.
The default
Average.
TN is 50.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Yeah. Well, no, I understand why it didn't work, but
And Stark rolled it.
We're trying to be positive here.
But, oh, yeah.
go start.
She was totally expecting it to be 2 ones. That's
Right.
what she's going with this.
I mean, but for Stark, that was a good roll.
Right. That's what she
Allowances
said.
need to be made.
The stakes were relatively low on that roll.
We can start rolling
Thanks
on a
for
bell
bringing that
curve.
up, Kimmy.
Helping.
Because
Validating.
then if
Trying
you
to
have too many
validate.
successes, we have to have
Yeah,
four
maybe for
failures.
every D10 Stork rolls like 3 D4s. So he has like a nice bell curve that centers a little bit higher than average. Okay, I'm sorry, go.
Go.
So it's, forgot where we are. You did
Stork
that.
just went.
Minoru just went.
Taquito just went.
Takashi went. Basically, I'm shadowing the
Right.
the Shigenja and moving
Makiko.
with him.
All right.
It was
No,
when
yeah. I
Minoru
just
went and yelled to him.
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
No, that was just to see if you heard him.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, that was.
So that was Minoru, so it's Ichiro.
Aha. I'm gonna take a minute, pull out a little scroll, and kind of
Make his tea.
unfurl it.
Okay.
Start reading, looking at that back door, and reading some more.
Okay.
Did I hear the yelling?
Oh, you heard it. I don't know. Make a perception roll. See if you understood. Least perceptive party ever.
Nope.
No.
Perception's a water skill.
I know.
We don't.
I know you don't. I don't. Fuck water.
It's actually not my
That's
strong
where-
point.
that's
Either.
where
It's the
fish
fact that
talk.
it's the least of my skills, which is odd.
Why do you think I drink tea? I boil everything. First.
Right.
I drink tea because it's hot?
Okay.
I'm not
So
gonna get no brain eating.
so you're at the
amoebas.
door.
No, I don't want to be
Oh,
close.
you don't.
to it.
Okay. You just got to. Okay.
I'm like
got it.
75 feet away from the
Okay,
door. It's
all right.
fine.
Do you want to
great.
cast your spell?
No,
Okay.
I'm just ready to cast my spell.
Okay,
when
got
the
it.
time comes.
All right.
Reading up on some fire
Yeah. Well, it's just a novel.
during this time of leisure.
And, okay. You
For
hear.
Shigenja, anytime you're not being shot at is a time of leisure.
You hear. Are you to be my assassins?
A grocery collect the bill.
You're ruining the moods.
You are. You really are.
Bad. I'm so sorry. It was a good line. It was a great line.
And we've chased him off.
He's done.
It's like, I'm just going to clean up you guys.
So yeah, I'm gonna. You're next to me, right?
Yeah.
You're next.
Well, and you're.
Yeah, we're right behind
Okay.
Yeah.
We're right behind you.
Team Beat 6 got your 6.
Well, if
Do
I'm
not
knocked
worry
out,
about
I want someone to be there to finish whatever it is. So yeah, I'm going to start down the hallway.
Okay.
Ready.
So I mean, like, you will step out. You take 2 steps. You're at one of these gaps.
Yep.
Okay.
And then he takes 2 steps back.
Then you're behind.
Stop it.
Right.
Oh, my bad.
You are. It opens out into a garden,
All right.
and there's little paths that look like they lead off from each one of the things. There's little trees and groves, much like the one that you have at Shiro Futsuka.
I mean, is there like a clear? Do I see anyone? I just see pathways.
You just see it's like it's a garden. You don't see anyone, but I mean, you're not seeing the whole thing.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, you can step out there and get a better view of it.
It's
You
a
can
great
still do
idea.
that with your
That's
turn.
a great idea.
You do that?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay. You step out and you see that there is a figure. It looks like the dragon champion sitting in a chair across from the garden, across from you on the opposite side of the garden. And he seems to be sitting like this, and he has his sword in front of him.
I'm going to keep walking towards him.
Okay.
Dave, come with us.
I was covering the back exit in case he tried to make a run for it.
Yep.
Super lemon Davy powers.
I mean, can I in this turn? Can I get close? No. Okay, I was going to say.
Yell out the window. Use the levitating powers.
What? You want more taquitos?
All
You guys
right.
are sure hungry in there.
Yeah. Shit, I'm going to have to go get some taquitos after this.
Minoru.
Right.
You know, I had Peruvian ceviche from Vallarta. It was so good. Minoru.
I'm attacking.
You're going to have to. You got probably a full turn of move to get to him.
Then I'll stalk menacingly.
Okay, all right. Ichiro.
The samurai version of.
Yeah, it looks extra gnarly because he has like a demon mempo.
Oh yeah.
And then it's pretty dark, so sort of moonlight.
I'm holding
Okay.
for the door. There's a thing.
Roll on the battle table.
No. Yeah, we're not doing battle tables ever. You're right. That fucking kicked my ass.
It sucks.
Especially if you go to losing. That's
You guys all have battle, and you guys all have heavy armor. So, for me, that's Mr. Quickie Dodgy guy. Not so good.
I feel like it would benefit from having like a what role do you want to take in the battle? Not just your level of involvement, but like a second choice about what kind of role you're fulfilling.
well, we were kind of pigeonholed into what we were trying to accomplish in the game.
Yeah.
Right? Where if we were just in a battle, and like let's say you were the general, like you could kind of pick and choose where you want to go.
We could have not engaged. It probably would have helped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, been in reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think there's anyone cut from that cloth here. Okay.
But you actually came out of that relatively unscathed.
I did.
He stands and draws his weapon and takes a stance.
Okay.
That's cool.
And it is now Mako.
I am going to move next to Makiko, and I am going to take a defensive stance, and I am actively protecting her.
Okay.
You are now plus 15 to be hit.
Whoa!
Bam! That must be an Insight Rank 2 thing. Yeah.
I
Damn.
love moves. I love
He's just
those.
weaving little infinity symbols with the Kintsugi in front of you, and you're like, "What is this?"
The Crane are all about defense, and we are it. We are awesome that way.
Yeah, you
That's
are.
what we do.
Holy shit.
Well, that's what your school does.
Yeah.
Takashi.
What's he doing? Because I'm following him.
I'm
He's
literally just
reading the
catching
book.
up on smart.
Are you? Do you want to go through the door or not?
In the outhouse.
No, he stopped like 75 feet from the door and started
Yeah.
reading.
Reading a People magazine.
I'm going to hold my action.
No, I mean, I like.
Are there any active threats anywhere nearby?
The doors have been closed. No one. You see people trying to put the fire out in the tower.
Okay.
But other than that,
Okay.
No one is really paying much attention.
Good. That's fine. I'm going to hold my action, I guess, probably to the end of the round. I'm basically covering his ass.
Okay.
Yeah, if
No, it's
you
fine.
feel like you want to go,
Nope.
go. I'm just
I'm at a
trying to
-3
cover-
for everything.
They all went in the front door, and we see that there's a back door.
I
I'm
get
just
it.
covering the back door.
I got
That's my whole plan.
Well, it's kind of the side door. It's like this door here, this door there.
Yeah, but I can only cover one other door.
We don't actually know what's going on inside either, so... I mean, it's been awfully quick. It's only been 3 or 4 rounds, so...
They yelled something about
They did.
bring snacks.
Makiko,
All right, I'm ready to fuck this guy up.
you may move and attack him this round.
All right. I mean, he's like a monster, so I don't need to worry about Jujitsu shit, right?
Are you want to challenge him to a duel?
I mean, he's a monster, so no, he doesn't deserve that honor.
Okay.
That's in my head. Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I need to figure something out.
Okay.
One shot him. Make this all easy.
That'd be hilarious. You roll like 5, keep 3, 30 damage, 60 damage.
Okay. Go ahead.
I did take a...
Stu just gave me the scariest look I think he's ever given me as a GM, and that's been like
I did
12
take
years.
a note from Jim's
GMing.
book and bought stuff into Void so I could add more dice with it, because it turns out Voids are really useful that way.
Oh, yeah.
I got my vote up to 4.
Oh,
Nice.
one thing.
Oh, God.
When he draws the sword, I forgot about this. I'm going to do this right now. But
Okay.
So you guys know. Everyone make a raw willpower roll.
Yeah.
Your TN is 20.
Oh.
No, I was putting in a
Everyone?
void.
Or
It's
just
not
the
you
ones-
and not you.
Okay.
High five, Stork.
Fuck.
You get to keep all of those, so I
Yeah.
I
think-
sucked.
okay.
Wow, that's the most ones I've seen you roll all night.
Yep.
Yeah, 18.
Someone made it.
11 plus 14, so that's 25
Enough.
plus
Five.
5. This is 30.
Okay. Right. So you both failed it. I'm using the fear mechanic for this. It's not fear. It's awe.
Yeah.
Oh.
He has. He basically has. When he
you
pulls.
had taquitos.
Right. he pulls the sword, and it changes him. He seems taller. He seems younger. He seems stronger.
Okay.
More decisive. He seems more determined. And since you both failed, you are now at -3 keep 0 on all rolls.
Oh, so you're
Yeah, we
they're
lose
minus
fear.
they're minus 3 dice.
Yes.
Roller
And
dice
every roll?
on every roll.
Yeah.
-3
This
dice,
went-
not -3 points.
Yikes.
That guy leveled
This
that playing
went
field.
south very
Holy
quickly, boys.
fuck.
Good luck there.
Well, I knew it was
Iron
going to be
Crane.
several
Yeah.
against one. So
Yeah, no, that did it. That's the thing.
And that's cool. That's a nice adaptation of the mechanic. Nice.
So you're unaffected, but you may even notice that probably not yet, but you may notice that
There's
there's.
a glow through the windows.
He looks really spiffy.
Oh, you definitely saw what
Oh, yeah.
they saw.
I bet
It's just
you-
not affecting you.
I bet you see it. Like Makiko's usually like, no problem. There's probably like a slight, like she leans
like,
back just a little bit, like
Probably like an
Shit.
inhale. Like
yeah.
Shitty shit.
Fuck.
The reason I decided to use this is because it's very. The thing I like about the fear rules is the player has to make a metagame decision. Is my character so scared now that I've become ineffective and need to retreat? So you get you can get the character to run away or to not do the thing that they're trying to do.
I totally made the roll, but I actually have a thing that gives me bonus dice to that.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think it's concentration or something like that. It gives
Okay.
me a bonus to my willpower roll.
Oh,
I
okay.
get an extra die. I
Right.
have one that gives me a bonus die when I'm trying to be seduced, and one when I'm trying to be.
Can we get out of it
feared.
only by killing him?
Almost a seduction.
For raw willpower, we just roll willpower, right? We don't get to add the ring.
No, it's just raw willpower.
I did it right then. I was hoping.
Let me.
I wish.
I have the
I still would
rules
have totally
here.
missed it.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, I rolled 12.
Oh, yeah. That was so close.
Yeah, you were really close.
18.
You're like 2 pips away, man.
God damn it. All right. Well, I have 4 dice now.
Me too.
Once he's
Unless I
gone,
burned a void. So.
once he's gone, it's over.
so if you remove yourself from a situation where he's there, you lose the negative.
Right.
Good luck.
All right. Well, I spent a void, so I'm rolling 4 dice instead of 3.
Well, there's a T in.
No, that's not good.
Oh, that's crap for the rest of it, though.
Yeah. So
Explode
14.
So it's a 15. Yeah, 14 plus.
I fell out of the train.
That's fine.
Oh, that's even worse.
Bum, bum, bum.
Karma. So 14, 15, 16.
Womp,
I
womp,
missed.
womp, womp.
Okay.
And you realize that he's taken the defense stance.
Okay.
And that was Makiko Minoru.
I'm gonna attack him super awesomely.
You'll be great. Do it. Oh, maybe.
18? No, no way.
Uh-oh.
No.
18, 21, 25.
2-9. That's good, though.
No, 22, 23, 24.
No,
Don't
24.
sold to the American.
Okay.
21 plus 3 is hard, guys.
Yeah.
Ichido.
Nice night.
Guys, come on.
Go open the damn door. I got your back.
You want me to open the door?
What kind of Yojimbo is that?
I've got 2 hands holding my bow. You either open the door or I have to drop everything to open the door.
Yeah, throw one scroll.
All right, so that's our action. We're arguing outside.
I'll go towards the door. I'll slowly
God.
curl up my scroll.
All right. Puts it under one.
Fucking Laurel and Hardy out here. I've got 2 hands on my bow.
It's like, I have one arm. Here's this highly dramatic combat situation. Everybody's like,
We don't know
tense.
what's going on inside.
When do you change your stance?
at the beginning of the initiative turn.
Okay. All right. He's changing his stance. I'm writing it down.
Because it'll take a round to get to the door.
Of the 3 people that can take him down, they're all in that room.
If he's ranked a lot, he's super badass.
Yeah.
Doer.
Yeah, it's the fact that we've been whittled down a little bit by that battle to begin
Well-
with, and this is rough. This is going to be
You
Glory.
You got this. You just got to hit him once and lower him by like 15 points. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hitting
that's
him
like
is
a-
going to be really hard at this point, though.
You guys all have
He's
Jade.
gonna have like an Earth of 4 or 5, probably.
yeah.
4.
You all have Jade. It'll all be good.
I don't got Jade.
Yeah. Jade doesn't help us hit him.
All I got's an iron stick and a bad attitude.
I believe it bypasses the armor, didn't it? The Jade?
But we have to hit him first.
yeah.
But that's for Shadowlands creatures because they have a different type of armor.
But he's got the corrupt sword and he's tainted.
We still have to hit him before that works. That seems to be the problem.
And you have to avoid being murdered by him.
There's
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
He hasn't actually done something yet,
Or actually cut by him.
but it seems like he is now.
52 will hit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I hope so, or I
Yes.
quit.
It's close.
Really?
I'm at 45 now with his bonus.
Wow!
Oh,
that's
true.
maze balls.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, wait.
At an explosion.
What are you doing the math?
No, I'm going. No, maybe today we discover that Makiko is my.
Oh, that's right.
That'd be good.
You kept in reserve.
You're my favorite Jim. I love
Yeah,
you.
this.
Secrets.
Add another 16 to your TN.
Oh, it does not hit me.
There you go.
So you have to explain that. Explain.
Basically, I took a thing that basically is called karmic tie,
Right.
which means that you get that whenever you're trying to protect that person, you get a bonus die to add to the TN.
Okay.
I spent a void on that as well, so I rolled those, and then she adds that to the TN for this turn.
Right. Excellent.
That would have come in handy when you and I had our karmic tie. We never. But that was the old system.
That was the old system.
Yeah.
All right. So that was.
All right, we might have a chance, guys.
That was his turn.
Does that last?
I feel like you have a chance.
No, that was for this.
That's it?
That
Oh,
was
okay.
for this.
Mako,
But now you got a lot of splaining
it
to
is
do.
your turn.
Okay,
Please, one-shot this guy.
dude, I have to be in defensive stance to do this, and I'm not as effective in defensive stance.
We believe in you
We believe in you.
and your dice.
Even if you just knock him down to like injured, he's
I'm
got
still
like a
gonna.
minus
It's not gonna
3.
stop me from attacking him. I'm still gonna do it. I'm just saying. It's.
We're thinking positive.
Yeah.
You're attacking it. You're in defense stance.
I'm in defense stance. You can still attack in defense stance, right?
Is it?
Characters in defense stance may not attack.
Okay, then I am not attacking. Right now, doing what I'm doing.
That's why
is
he had
doing-
to switch. Because I thought the same thing. I'm like,
There you go.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
It's a Dainoti thing.
So that's basically what I'm doing, man. I was just trying to keep you
Okay.
up.
So
I'm
that
good
was
with
that was Mako Takashi.
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 How hard is that?
Takedo.
I have to remember it too. I know. It's Takashi.
Taquito.
Is he opening the door?
Are you opening the door?
Well, it took a round to get to the door.
All right.
I've
So
gotten
we're
to
outside.
the door.
We're outside going to open the side door.
Be
Are you
You
gonna
can
open
hold
it?
your turn for me to open the door.
Are you going to open the door for
I'm
me?
holding the door.
Open the door.
Okay, all right.
He's
Hold
ahead
it.
of me.
Open the goddamn door!
I assume you
Mikiko.
walked up with me. You didn't just wait 75 feet back there like, go open that door. Let's see what's up.
It's time for you to murder stick.
So here's the. These
Makiko.
combat rounds are like
Makiko,
seconds
get off
long,
your
so
phone
this
and be
really,
a murder
this
stick.
really doesn't take
Oh,
that
and
long.
they really are just opening the door. Oh, I thought they were really going to.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it said no.
We
He's-
don't know
he's holding.
anything bad is happening
So
inside.
the thing is still affecting us. So I'm going to burn my one other void point because I
Okay.
want to try and hit him. And there's
I could brew some tea.
you can't. You're opening the door. You're busy.
Well, I could have, but until somebody
He
got up
only
there about
has one
opening the door.
Fuckers are busy opening doors. No, I don't make it.
That's
Not even close.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Minoru.
I'm going to be sad too.
We come in, the guy has left, and you guys are just sitting there crying, like hugging each other.
16,
You can't
guys.
kill us, but we can.
It's a stalemate until you guys show up.
Ichido.
Well, we can change stances.
Opening
No, I'm
the
pretty sure he
door.
could kill us.
So I
think
tuck the
it's really
scroll
sad,
sort of
mate.
in my...
No, I'm not a stalemate. Not even close.
I open the door and I step back out of the way so you've got a clean shot inside.
Okay.
You can hear the sounds of battle coming from inside.
Can I see anything through the doorway?
No. Because basically you're sort of parallel. You kind of walked over here, opened this door, and you would be coming from the opposite direction.
Okay.
But you can
Other
hear...
side of the garden.
Yes. You can hear fighting.
All right. Then I guess on my next turn I will enter the doorway, unless I've held my turn. Yeah, one of those.
You held for me to open the thing. you did. You held action for
What is
me
that?
to
Is
open the
that
door.
Street Fighter?
I don't... Yeah, probably. Or...
Ninja guy dad.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're just inside the door.
Okay.
And now it is back to the top of the round.
Help is on the way, guys.
Come on.
Once we hear battle inside, you got this.
Your words of encouragement are suddenly lacking.
I feel like I've done my
20, 36, 42, 49. And let me re-roll these 2 zeros.
Oh.
Yeah, there's nothing I can
That
do.
was
Yeah.
gloating.
Yeah, I know.
58.
Yep.
You miss. Just be confident, guys. He'll believe us.
Just say it with conviction.
Carry a clipboard and pretend like you belong there.
Has anyone been hit with one of the consent blades yet?
Nope.
Hey, welcome to the club.
Do I get to add glory for that? That seems like an important thing.
You might.
If you survive this, you'll probably get
21,
yes.
27, 36.
36. Okay. -5, so 31.
Plus your
And your Earth. So mine's 8.
Oh, yeah.
Or 9 total.
9, yeah. I'm sorry, you said 37. -9. Okay.
Yeah. Your 7 minus 9 would be 28.
That's a damage?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Like full on.
Plus the stuff from before,
And make
right?
yeah, and make your earth roll.
So 40. Okay.
To resist.
Earth. Yeah. God damn it. I totally hit one of the 9s and fucked it up.
Yeah, and rolled a 10 on the outside of the table.
Yeah.
So it's a 15?
Yeah, it's
16,
not
If you
18.
get Shadowlands
What'd you
points,
get?
just start spending them.
18?
18?
18? Okay, all right. You're good.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
I have a question. Is
Yes.
it my turn now? Well, I know it's
Is that
my
a question?
Well, he just went, so it's Mako first.
Oh, Mako, sorry.
I'm going to go attack stance. She
Okay.
got hit,
All
despite
right.
my best efforts, so F it.
Okay.
Yeah. Good call.
All right, last void point, too. Just trying to touch this dude.
Hopefully he has an Earth of 2, guys.
I think that's possible.
You may never know.
I feel like that's probably the closest outcome we're going to get to.
Jim rolls 10s like Kimmy and I roll 1s.
Butter.
Someone's definitely hitting.
18, there's 25, 35, 43.
You hit.
All right. So we know his number is between 43 and 7.
Accurate, yes.
What a spread.
Knowing the number doesn't help when you're rolling dice. It just, roll them.
It makes us feel better.
It does if you want to call raises.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, him and his 10s.
I
man.
know. It's insane.
So that's 10, 20, 32.
Wow. All
Dead.
right.
What?
He's dead.
Yeah.
No, he's not dead.
He's a glass cannon, a paper tiger. That's what he is.
He's not dead, but because he's more like a monster and not a dude, I gave him fewer things.
Oh, okay.
So he is now at hurt, so he is now plus 10 to all of his TNs.
Good.
So you right across his belly.
So he's still going to get the crap out of me.
Yeah.
But you almost made up for the defense bonus by reducing his ability to attack.
Yeah.
That's true. That's actually very helpful.
All right. That was Mako, so now it's to Takashi.
Yeah, well, I'm standing there with a bow with a jade arrow I've already knocked, so what the hell?
Yeah, you can see him.
do it.
In the doorway, you can see him down
I'm gonna
there.
spend
Is he unaware?
I'm going to spend a void on it as well.
He would be unaware of that, yes.
So you might want to do some raises for damage since
I
he's
think
unaware.
I think I'm going to. Or maybe you should do a call shot to the hand, maybe?
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Do you think a call
That's-
shot to the hand would drop the sword? Or
Yeah,
do you think
that's-
a call shot to the
I
head?
seriously didn't know.
I see the hand. It's a good idea.
Yeah, I think the hand is a great idea.
I'm going to go call shot to the hand.
Okay.
Now, how many raises would that be?
That'd be
You don't have hand?
2 to 3, depending on what you want to do.
Okay. All right. So my Kaijutsu is 6, keep 4. Let's start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm burning a void.
So that's 7, keep 5.
That's 7, keep 5. And you said he's unaware?
That means his TN goes down. So
I'm going to make his TN 10.
There you
no,
go.
no, I'm sorry.
no,
That's
what
way
if he has
too
any natural armor? He'd get that.
low. Right. I'm going to say his 15. I'm going to say his TN 15.
Remember to remind me that I have
So
a
how many
minus
raises
3.
is it?
Right.
Huh?
How many
15.
raises is it? Is that with the
Uh,
raises?
No.
No. So
that
it'd
is
be a
not.
25, I think, to hit.
I think
the
it's
Yeah.
2. I think
Yeah.
it's 2. Right? I'm not going to bother looking it up. We'll say it's 2.
A small target is like
So
two.
keep 5, you say. With a minus 3.
With a minus 3.
Ready to remind my minus 3.
25 because you're going for his hand.
And you need a 25. So you need a
Head,
28.
Hand.
You need a 28.
You got it.
Yeah,
One.
you got it.
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't even have to count it.
Roll your
No.
damage.
Okay. So the damage is whatever that arrow was, which says
It's
3,
keep
keep
3,
3.
but it's 2 more dice for the
call
raises. That's the way that works.
And add 2 more dice because it's Jade.
And, all right.
2 more dice.
2 more
'cause
dice
Jade.
because it's Jade.
It's helpful.
But you still are only keeping 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are extra rollers. But you want to roll out of 10s.
Wait, I can never roll 10s.
Should
I
have
got
some
an
roll
8,
damage.
I got a 6, and I got a 5.
But he didn't like that though.
19 to his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19, the sword has dropped.
Does he lose the magical powers?
He loses the magical powers, yes.
So our dice pools are back.
Your dice pulls are back to normal.
All
You're
right.
the greatest ever, Stork.
I know, right?
Nice.
You are a golden god.
How cool was that? You step through the doorway.
Message.
And you were arguing
Nice
with
shot,
your
but where's the taquitos?
So I'm wearing my jade armor.
Makiko.
So I'm wearing my jade armor.
Oh, that would give you a bonus. So you would have made that roll anyway, probably.
Which roll?
The
To resist his suck.
Oh.
Oh well, no, it
No,
actually
I-
did damage though. Yeah.
Yeah.
that did damage.
I didn't do well. But
Bear hug.
my gloves. No. My gloves have jade on them, right?
She wants to know if she could pick up the sword and
That's
not
a-
get tainted.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you have jade in the gloves? Jade is in the.
I mean, jade's on all of it. I don't know if like the back of the glove. I
Probably
guess-
it's probably on the backs. It's
Should have
probably
taken
not
Lion
on the,
Dad's gloves. Should
Right.
have taken those. Just,
Um,
damn it! I'm losing my D&D touch and not looting everything I see.
right.
That's a video game.
There's gotta be some. I mean, I'm wearing gloves, so it's not gonna be instantaneous.
Sure.
That's a sure. That means no.
No, I don't know.
Dude,
Find out.
forget about the sword right now. Let's.
We
There's
got
still
to
a
scratch
dude
Prince
that
of
could
Darkness.
pick up
You got to scratch a Prince of Darkness
Right,
first.
but if he picks it up again, we're fucked.
If he's dead, he won't pick it up again. I'm
Somebody
just saying.
else picks it up. No, I think she'd pick it up. I think that's what
Okay.
she do.
Okay,
Because
alright.
I'm the worst ever. So what do I roll to?
Now, is a Tetsubo a two-handed weapon?
Yes.
I
Let
can
me
still
be-
able to with one hand. I can't.
You can
fight
hold it,
with
but you won't be able to fight.
No, that's
Okay.
right.
All right.
So yeah, I'm holding my Tetsubo in one hand, and yeah, I'm gonna reach down and pick up the sword.
Are you picking it up with your on hand or your off hand?
I can't wield the Tetsubo with it, so if I have the sword, at least I can wield it. So I'm picking it up with my on hand.
Excellent.
Oh man, honor 7, and you're picking up a potato sword in your wielding hand.
In order to keep it from the bad guy. I carried the other sword for like days without.
No man, I'm not going to change what your
It's like
character
eating
says.
with your butt wipe in hand. Go ahead.
Your butt wipe.
I don't know what to roll. What do I roll?
In many parts of the world.
To pick it up?
Yeah,
You just pick it up.
I know, but I mean, what do I roll to see if like?
You get
It's
tainted.
a will. It's a earth roll again.
It'd be another earth roll.
Okay, but do I get dice since I'm wearing jade?
You don't get dice. I would change the TN. I'll make the TN 10.
Okay.
Like, you failed.
Wow.
Close.
Ooh.
No, it's your earth. You
No,
keep
it's your
them all.
you keep them all.
Oh no! You said
You keep
10,
all.
right?
Yeah, your TN
Yeah.
is 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
thought
you get
were-
to keep them all.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. I was like,
18.
what do you mean close? Yeah.
Okay. So you're picking it up. Got it.
Okay. And I'm gonna back as far away from him as I can because I don't want him anywhere near the sword again.
Okay.
Not you. I'm pointing at.
Oh, no, I get you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
at
you.
the bad guy.
Does the sword have any effect on her? Visually,
That's what I
or
rolled.
Yeah.
no, not to see if you
Whether
got the
you're
taint,
super cool looking now.
but whether it gives you the power ups.
Oh no! Because I think I would have to accept it to get the power of it.
What is
I
the
don't know what
Oni
the sword
thing?
does. That's what I'm asking. Like,
A Wonder Woman moment.
Well, it probably would. It probably would because it's the consent that's doing it.
Yeah.
I think it would. Probably would. So everyone who's in the room make a raw willpower roll.
Jesus
Friendly ass
Hopefully none of you are going to try and hit me, so I think it's okay.
Now,
I
you
fail.
decided seduction, or it doesn't matter. It's the same dice for you.
Yeah.
You get an extra dice. Yeah?
I get an extra die.
Yeah.
I got 12 again.
There's another 10.
Stork
Our
made it.
rule.
Stork rolled a 10.
I rolled a 15.
I have not entered the
23
room.
minus 3 is 20. Is
I
it
opened the
minus
door.
17 plus 5. I got 22.
Okay, he made it as well.
Okay.
So who didn't make it?
What was the TN again?
Or just
Good, because I was going to
What is it, 20?
20?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I was gonna say.
I got a 22.
okay. All right. You picked up the sword. That's Makiko Minoru.
He has this look like he's going to murder her in her sleep.
Okay.
Well, that's
Oh, we got my dice back, though, to hit the other guy.
no, because she's got the now.
But not only against if he's trying to hit me.
Yeah, I don't think
you
it
can
would.
hit
It
the other
wouldn't-
guy,
yeah.
right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. My swing at that dude.
Ooh.
See,
2 10s and a 9.
Very good.
Oh!
Oh!
Was that 30, 44 on one die?
Yeah, dude, you
Consider
totally
that guy hit.
Okay, he's
You
hit.
should have
No,
called some
absolutely.
raises, bro.
He didn't know. He didn't know.
Yeah, it's like he knows he's going to
Now,
roll a shit with his head.
does his armor TN go down if he's disarmed?
Does he have jujitsu?
Is he like actively
No.
combatant?
No, I think it's just a stat-based thing. I don't think it has
Okay.
anything to do
all
with
right,
your
I'm
weapon
just checking.
skill.
All right.
Because you're as reflexive-y as you're going to be with a
There
weapon.
might be some moves in
Yeah.
Your mic's off.
tools for deflecting, but I don't think that's
Stork.
Who's
your
Mike?
mic.
Stork's your mic.
That's fine. Nobody needs to see her.
23 plus 3 is 26.
Okay.
He's dead?
No, not quite.
Is he looking happy?
Uh,
Suggestion?
Let me find my
Arrow through his hand.
Let me find my cheat sheet.
You just smacked him.
He got hit by Jim.
Oh, well, his hand is mangled from the shot with the,
The arrow's still in it.
And he has no weapon now.
He and you cut him across the belly, and you can see little bits of intestine peeking through.
Well, I smacked
Hit him
him.
with a stick.
Yeah,
Hit him with a
And
stick.
you just smacked him
It's
with the
team.
beat stick. He's
Yeah.
probably on the ground. So you probably cracked him in the side of the head or something. So he's on the ground. He does not look well.
Man, I
get such terrible ideas.
He is
Yeah, you do.
very likely not going to survive this fight.
Whether we hit him or not.
Right. Yes. So now it's Ichiro.
What's going on in there, guys?
You guys see this article in Us Weekly?
Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
I'll step in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that means I got to make a roll.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And, I'm sorry, it was willpower?
Willpower, yeah.
Raw willpower roll, TN 20.
Yeah.
They made it.
Okay.
Stupid you can. I'm sitting here. I can't make it stupid. Willpower.
You've been rolling well. You've
I
had
know.
one bad roll.
2.
Yeah, great job, guys.
Thumbs up.
He didn't get out the back door.
No, good job.
Well done.
Sorry, I laughed.
Let's look at
That you got a thing going on. Be careful.
Okay.
This one's particularly precocious for a tainted
For a
weapon.
sword. Okay.
So I'm going to drop my bow and draw my
It's
coyote.
not your, did
Oh,
you hold?
is we still in initiative?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, we're still
I
in
didn't
initiative.
realize we were still in initiative.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, there was that one.
He kind of rolls.
I used my turn to step in the door and go,
Got
hey!
it. Sorry.
He kind of
My
rolls to sit, and he pulls out his wakizashi and
Oh.
with his offhand, which
Yeah,
I guess.
he's-
Are we still in initiative?
Stu mimed like seppuku.
Yes.
Like, or at least stabbing himself in the gut. There was obviously not a second there ready. So he.
Well, you want to be a second?
No, I want to hit his hand off so he can suffer more.
He
doesn't deserve
that
death.
shit. Yeah.
Mako.
Fuck that asshole.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
All right.
All right, what I need to do to make that happen.
You want to one raise, I think, because
Okay.
he's not really resisty right now.
So not that great.
The one time
only
you
say
didn't
that
roll
'cause
a
you-
10.
Yeah, exactly. The only time you ever rolled 4 10s.
22.
So I'll say you hit him. I'll say you hit him.
That sucks. My God. You must be so disappointed.
Yeah.
Remember, he's pretty close to no hit points.
Yeah.
You might just kill him.
No, I think he did kill him, but at least he'll be suffering.
At least it's not honorable fucking death.
33.
Oh,
40.
yeah, I guess. You cut his.
No, man, I'm beating him with beat stick.
You cut his, or you bash his other arm,
Yeah.
and
No.
Hit the sword in.
Yeah.
yeah, you probably drive the sword further
Drive the
into
sword
his
further,
spine.
and it's like, you don't get to kill yourself. That's my job.
And compound fracture, and the 9 drops of blood left in his body leak out, and he dies, and he has expired.
And I turn around, and I'm still holding my Tetsubo, and I'm looking at Machiko, going, put the sword.
She doesn't even wait.
down.
Like as soon, like literally, like as soon as she steps far enough away, like narratively, since we're not having to wait for initiative, she would have driven the sword into the ground and
Okay.
like stood there, like with her Tetsubo ready for him to come near it.
Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't.
When she does that, I relax a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing. I was going to knock an arrow and point it towards Kiko, but
I'm going,
It's like the 5th sword of handle, guys. Like, come on. Oh yeah,
don't make me force me to do this. I halfway like you.
I know.
All right. That's it. It's 8 o'clock.
All right.
Any feedback?
Good.
The combat heavy game, I know.
That was good. No, it was
Okay.
cool to see the battle rolls.
Yeah.
That was super fun.
no, it wasn't.
No, it
No, it was not fun at
It
all.
was super fun.
No, I took like 42 points of damage. No, sucked.
I knew it was going to be tough because I wanted it to be a one-on-one fight. I didn't want him to have a whole bunch of guys you had to wade through.
Yeah.
Right.
But I wanted to kind of soften you up some, and I thought the battle
That is
battle mechanic
exactly what the battle
And
mechanic
the battle
is
mechanics
for.
are actually really cool in this. We have never explored that before.
No.
And I like what they do. They're punishing though. They
Oh, yeah.
really are.
Yeah.
especially if you start losing. Like, it gets gnarly.
You don't
Oh
even
yeah,
lose.
if you start losing the battle, yeah.
Yeah.
It gets
That would have
super
been less
gnarly
fun
super fast.
if we'd been losing.
No, once you start losing the battle,
For you to think about. You don't have to come to a decision.
the
right
thing is, it's a very snowbally system. Once things starts going bad, they go bad faster and faster. And then
Even
you're
just a
kind
bad dice roll, I can see how people died.
Absolutely.
You know, especially if you're level 1.
We've died a bunch of times in this system.
Well, I know, but I mean, it would.
I
suck
think
to-
actually Alex made 2 characters in one battle.
Oh man,
No kidding. Wow.
that is crazy.
we were within about 20 or 30 points of me being dead. So you guys would have been all right. We're here, and I would have been dead on the battlefield. I mean, it was
Don't worry, I
like
got medicine.
one more hit away.
Yeah.
You got medicine.
We got medicine. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. We will be back with this game in 2 weeks. If you wanna-
2 weeks.
Next Sunday is Bloodblade and Tusk, which is super cool. And check out happyjacks.org/schedule for all our upcoming games.
There's lots of stuff happening during the week.
Yes, absolutely. And if you want to see all our APs and shows, go to happyjacks.org/shows, and then they're all there. We also have 3 feeds, so please make sure that you're subscribed to all 3 if you're a podcast listener. We've got the one for the weekly advice show. We've got one for actual play campaigns, which is the one you're probably listening to right now. And then we have one that is for our actual play one-shots. So if you are not listening to that, they're super amazing and fun. And actually one of the best games I've ever ran was like a few days ago, and it's on the one-shot feed.
Just
You should
subscribe to everything.
Yeah,
Just
do all
go
the
there and come on and
things.
click on everything and
Leave
subscribe.
good reviews for us. All
Oh,
right.
yeah, reviews.
Do the reviews.
On
Listen-
iTunes,
On
please.
iTunes. Do the thing. All right.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys. Bye.
Yay, bye.
The preceding program has been a presentation of the Angry Folk Media Empire.
Guys.